Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Witchlight. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some comments from last week's episode right now. Quote number 1. Sassy Frost and Lucid Torbick is a nightmare blunt rotation in the best way. Peak content, as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Quote number 2. I absolutely loved seeing Cremy interacting with his shadow. It was so cool. We need more of this.
Oh.
I agree. Quote number 3. Another physical ticket. I sure hope no one forgets to bring that to the next session. Wow. Is Mason the only one? No, Mason.
I love
Mason.
one here.
Okay. Well, you guys are. And my favorite comment. I get it that sales of your things aren't doing so good, but can you please stop doing this immersion-breaking nonsense? No. And get fucked. So as always, be sure to leave a comment below and maybe next time yours will be read. If you'd like to support the channel, we got a few different ways that you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can go check out our merch shop where we got a lot of really great stuff that we're offering. Make sure you check out Patreon. Become a patron over there. There's 2 exclusive campaigns that you can only watch over there. And lastly, go to thecrookedmoon.com to pre-order your copy of The Crooked Moon today. Don't delay. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. We are Legends of Evantris. It's Wednesday. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Rich.
Oh, this is nice.
Andy!
Whoa, hey, Gary, what's going on, man?
What is this new thing?
Oh, yeah, you like this?
I thought you swore off any impromptu IKEA runs because you were feeling down and needed some shopping therapy.
Oh, no, this is way better than that.
I'll reserve judgment until you tell me all about it.
Oh, Gary, I've got something good for you.
I like something good. When something's made of wood and it sounds pretty good, it sounds like it's for me.
Gary, do you ever feel like your TTRPG space is a little too small?
Wow, I never thought anyone would ask if my TTRPG space needed to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Do you want to elevate your gameplay, Gary?
Well, now that you mention it, I have gotten a lot of comments about how my TTRPG space is a little small and it's kind of hard to elevate it sometimes.
Join me in checking out the Tabletop Table. It is a brand new Kickstarter with a truly innovative product.
The tabletop table! Say that 5 times fast! The tabletop table, 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 the tabletop table.
It's designed with storage and travel in mind. It's easy to set up. It'll protect you from losing your dice and your minis and help prevent spills.
Wow, you know, my buds Gerald and Dennis are always spilling, so maybe this is finally gonna be the trick to have them stop spilling their Gatorade and Dr. Pibb all over the place.
Well, that's right. I mean, you know, you've got your gaming area elevated so that the drinks and the snacks stay away from the stuff.
Do you know how much money I spent on my Ding Dong Commander deck?
I love playing a little bit of Commander.
I'm $15,000 in debt, Andy!
Well, you know,
I can't have no Cheetos ruin it!
That's
I can't
really
have no Ding Dong Dr. Pibb be spilling all over my Ding Dong Yu-Gi-Oh cards!
You really like the phrase ding dong.
Ding Dong Yu-Gi-Oh cards!
After 2 years of designs and prototypes, the Tabletop Table is coming to you with 2 different models. First, there's the Hexlight, which is the lightweight, cost-effective way to elevate your gameplay.
Lightweight and easy to carry around too, I bet.
That's right. Then,
Wow.
there's the Relic, with heirloom grade solid walnut.
Wow. I'm gonna give you a solid walnut.
No. Gary, no.
I'm gonna give you a solid walnut.
If you get the relics specifically, they are uniquely serialized by batch and unit number.
You really know that your tabletop table is one of a kind.
Oh yes, each one is unique.
It truly is a relic.
Each table comes with 4 accessories, 2 card holders and 2 dice holders.
Wow.
Both models go from bag to table in less than 60 seconds. For accessories, each table's accessory rail allows you to fully customize the table to your needs. It can fit up to 8 accessories when folded up. And for bigger games, you can even add on the table extender, which increases each table's play surface by more than 75%.
That's 75% more gaming.
Yeah, that's right.
There's so much room for tabletop activity.
Yay!
Can you say tabletop activity tables real quick? Tabletop activity table, tabletop activity table, tabletop.
The best part is that Kickstarter backers are going to receive exclusive pricing. You're going to get at least 10% off MSRP as long as you back while the Kickstarter's live.
Well, sounds like if you want a really optimal savings, you gotta back right ding dong now.
That's exactly right, Gary. I knew you were smart.
I think that everyone who backs right now is also equally smart. I bet all of you back at home can say tabletop table right now 5 times. And while you click on the link below in the description and go to the Kickstarter right now and lock in those low price savings!
Easy. That's
easy.
Right, Gary. If you want to get cost-effective, portable, beautifully crafted gaming space and elevate your gameplay, go click the link below, get the early backer exclusive pricing, and bring home your tabletop table today.
Bring it home! It's portable, not potable. What? Don't try to eat this.
No, potable means drinkable.
Don't try to drink it.
No, yeah, I mean, that's also good advice. Don't try to drink it.
It's portable, not potable.
Go. Click the link
Go,
below.
click
Do
it.
it now.
Click it, ding dong
Their
now.
Kickstarter is live
It's
right
live
now.
right now. And the more that we say it, the more that we'll be able to channel tabletop table, 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 tabletop table,
All right, Gary, enough of that. Come on.
Come on, let's play some ding dong
Look at
Yu-Gi-Oh!
how cool this is. Look, it's just like,
Wow.
it's customizable. They move. It goes all over the place.
Okay. You got your Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
I
I play Pot of Greed.
What? What does that do?
Oh, it allows me to draw 2 cards from on top of my deck.
Once upon a witchlight hour, the sleeping queen stirred in her tower, and through grand halls past lock and key came to her slumber dreams of 3. The first brought laughter filled with fright, the second love defiled by spite, the third a world of pure delight. She welcomed these, they were her own, but soon from porcelain lips a groan, her silvery dreamscape now forsaken, to pain from which she'd not awaken. Something blighted had come hither, foul as nightshade creeping thither, from yon the grave-like curse did wither. The little prince wept in his spire, his wounded heart had one desire, a ballad from the dreaming queen could turn his maelstrom mind serene. He vowed her rescue, speech sincere, but toys would be his shield and spear, and so he scoured for 1 full year. In springtime wreathed in parenthood, the prince first found a toy of wood, a doll set, beasts and wild things, but listen close and each one sings, a song of child, owl and bear, a song that calls the spirits there, a song for monsters with much hair. When summer heat steamed like a kettle, the prince then found a toy of metal, a rocking horse with ashen mane. Around its neck was draped a chain. Its horn and eyes and nose shoot flame, with mighty hooves and sturdy frame. No better steed one could proclaim. He searched from autumn's harvest throne. The prince then found a toy of bone, lettered blocks stacked to the sky, when turned to words could only lie. Deceit known to the hounds of hell makes for a potent hex or spell of souls, of sin, of Shadowfell. Through winter's chill from peak to pass, the prince then found a toy of glass, marble spun in measured motion, like careful thought or certain notion, each glinting cat's eye seeing all, from stars beyond the cosmic sprawl, to inner strength and mind's recall. When season stopped, the final day, at last the prince found halves of clay. He shed a tear. This would not do. His favorite toy was split in 2. It stank and had a horrid face, but in his heart held special place. Through toil this crack he would erase. The day has come, no time for rest. The fateful toys placed in a chest, with stripes of white and stripes of red, just like a big top by his bed. The little prince prepares a flower for either outcome, sweet or sour, and makes a wish for love, for power. Once upon a witchlight hour.
You are all sitting around the campsite that you now share with Omnapore. Why are you laughing?
This guy's like, in the first 5 minutes.
Thanks,
Way to start the session.
I'm sorry. We are just the worst. We suck so bad. I'm sorry.
There's no we about it. She was 10 words in, Andy. She was 10 words in.
I don't even understand. What have you done to him?
We stole his gold.
Oh, yeah. We traded it back to him. Yeah, first tense. Oh, God. Let's fight him. Let's
get
fight
really
him.
serious again after that wonderful poem.
Yeah. Sorry. It's not funny.
I'm locked in.
No, I mean, no, but it's true. You have already fucked up this man's life.
No.
And as you sit around the camp that you have robbed, the tents behind you that you've purchased with his own gold, unbeknownst to him, he is in high spirits as he passes these 5 tickets over to you. Tickets that upon them show that you, with their use, could obtain an audience with Endlin, Bitter End, should you choose to. He passes them to you, no explanation, as he begins to stand up and fidget with Pollinella, his bumblebee. Okay, you pervert. It's just a bee. It's just a bee.
I'll just let him fidget, you know?
He's laughing that she's a fat bee.
Well, I should go to sleep, really. It's been a long day. I procured those from... There was a traveling puppet show that came around here nigh on an hour prior to your arrival. And it's quite... Now that I think about it, he looks at you specifically, Torbick. The puppets looked strangely similar to all of you. They were fighting an Oni and getting up to all kinds of strange adventures. And when it was all said and done, the driver of it was this large carriage, puppet show in the middle, and drawn by a horse. And there was a gentleman who was driving the whole thing. He leaned down and handed me all 5 of those.
He did this for free?
I believe because a standing ovation for the puppet show, but they did not provide an encore.
For enjoying this performance.
I believe so. I have no need of an audience with Endlin. It is in my best interest to never have an audience with Endlin. So I believe
Why?
they are because she is Bitter End.
Are you worried she's gonna give you a bitter end?
Well, I would never go anywhere near her for fear she would harm my dear sweet Pollinella.
Is she after Pollinella? Do we have to protect Pollinella?
She's after whatever she wants.
Oh.
She wants Pollinella?
She might.
Well, she's after that other person. And then she after
Up
some...
the entire
Yes, she is. She is after Gleam.
Gleam! No, he just said it. She's after Gleam. There's somebody like getting around and...
Who's Gleam?
Well, I'm going to go to bed. And so he turns around and he goes to bed.
Wait, we didn't ask what this whole puppet show was about.
We'll ask him in the morning, I'm sure.
Or who was running it.
From what he said, it sounds like they're impersonating us and putting on shows related to the adventures we've had here in the Feywild. We should find them and kill them. I mean, we should find them and then talk to them and make sure that they don't do that sort of thing anymore.
I mean, but if they have an Oni and we're fighting the Oni, that was like 2 hours ago.
No, it was like 2 days ago.
It was like yesterday, wasn't it? It was 2 days ago?
No, we haven't been to bed yet.
We
All I'm
spent one
saying-
night in the tree and then we came here.
It's the Feywild. Timey-wimey. Torbick was here. He got carried away by hurly-burly, curly-lurly. And I know it's a sore subject, but he was horrifically tortured and experimented on
Yeah, well,
for not one,
allegedly.
not 1 year,
Allegedly.
not 2 years, not 3 years, certainly not 4 years. That would have been nice. That would have been a lot better than 5 years. That's true. 5 whole years.
Well, I mean, that's all alleged. We don't know how long it really was. That's what it says.
What the hell, Kirby?
Wait, are you lying about that, Torbick?
Torbick would never lie about something like that.
I'm not
Well,
saying...
what do you normally use to tell the time? I mean, do you have a watch on?
Oh, a calendar.
Torbick is sharp as a tack, obviously.
Did they tell you, it's been 5 whole years since we've been torturing you?
Yeah, they did say that.
Oh, wow. Well, you know.
Are you surprised?
No, I mean, I guess it's not crazy that they use that as kind of like torture tactics.
Well, was that a reliable narrator that told you that? I'm just saying it's plausible deniability that perhaps our actions may have not led you to be tortured for 5 years.
You think that Torbeck's actually just been here for like 30 minutes and lied about the whole 5-year thing?
Stayed up late at night thinking about it a lot,
Torbeck.
that's all.
Torbeck ground his fingernails to the bone, scratching etch marks in the walls for every painstaking day that passed by, Mr. Cremmy.
Well, I mean, sure, that's fair. That's what you're saying. You know, and I believe you from a certain point of view. But I'm just saying.
Is it time? It might be in Prismere that Hiva, Viva, and Yarn all have different time, folks, and we just gotta hope that we're not out of time with Mr. King of Hearts, or else he might be mighty cross.
And all I'm gonna say is me taking that bag of gold wasn't stealing either, right, fellas?
No, I probably should turn music on.
It's a little eerie, isn't it?
It's very pleasant.
We're all getting a little weird
about the
with
torture.
Yeah, we were all getting a little weird without the music.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well, I found the gold fair and square, right? I didn't steal from it.
Nobody was holding it when you got it.
And everybody knows Reach's Keepers.
Reach's
right?
Keepers, everybody knows.
we know Reacher's Keepers.
I know Reacher's Keepers.
Yeah, we know Reacher's Keepers.
So stop looking at me like that, all right?
I mean-
I didn't steal from him, okay?
But once you were aware it was his gold, it would have been the right thing to do to return it.
No, hey, Frost, possession is 10/10 of fairy law.
Yeah, what he said.
Probably.
I don't know if we know that for sure.
Well,
Who makes fairy law?
I don't know if they actually have any laws here, which is to say that it's Cremmy's gold.
To be fair, all I'm gonna say is, when he got bested on my deal-making, negotiation, haggling skills, he was threatening to kidnap and imprison Hootsie. So I don't care too much.
Yeah, that was pretty drastic.
It was very
What the
drastic.
heck was that about?
It was a little grim. It was a little. I was like, oh man, we're negotiating here. We're real '80s guys here making a deal.
As this is all happening, the
I see that
the sky above is filled with lightning. A light drizzle of rain begins to pour down, but then the clouds begin to swirl and change. And you hear a voice, one that you all recognize. By my very dirty math that I don't guarantee, it would take a rogue with a light crossbow 372 shots to kill 100 apes, keeping them at 80 feet or closer. It's about 40 minutes of running and gunning. They could theoretically do it since they can dash and attack.
Oh, yes,
The clouds
I have
swirl.
spoken.
The clouds swirl, lightning crackles, thunder booms, and the voice dissipates.
Wow,
Oh, man.
that's neat.
Wow.
What a cool fact.
What's that all about?
Thank you, Sky Boys.
We appreciate you in putting in this hypothetical scenario.
Wow. I feel like. Do you think that's an omen?
What could it mean?
Does anybody hear drums?
Did anyone?
Is it more threatening that we have to worry about the rogues or we have to worry about 100 gorillas?
Should
What's
we
that
be
sound?
preparing for guerrilla war?
I mean,
like
does
the whole
anyone have
thing.
crossbows?
Oh, man.
I don't know if I'm going to be good at guerrilla tactics.
All right.
Oh.
I must prepare.
Didn't you used to like have a couple gorilla buddies at the carnival? You know,
I mean, I
for
have a
little bit?
growling spirit. It's very different from a gorilla.
It's basically the same thing, right?
It's got 4 arms. It's got a big old bushy tail.
Wait, does that mean you can throw 4 rocks instead of 1?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I mean, yeah, it's way more threatening than a gorilla.
A growling? Wait, is his name Alan? And he's just
We
a
are
girl?
gonna fight gorilla with gorilla.
You
Gorilla with gorilla.
think your Goralin could take 100 gorillas?
The sky opens up one more time and you hear the same voice. If the apes ever get within 50 feet, though, it's curtains.
Oh, that was definitely threatening.
That was threatening! Are there gonna be apes? Okay.
Did you say curtains because it's thematically appropriate to this particular section of the adventure? The strange voices disappeared. It's remarkable.
I'm gonna pretend that was just this yarn is about strange sky facts. Thank you. Reciprocity.
Well, it's about time we hit the old dusty trail. What do you think?
You mean leave here, the campsite?
No,
Oh, he just means the nice winding down.
just go to bed. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
but-
We have plenty of time to solve this, don't we? Presumably.
I usually associate that that phrase with picking up and leaving the location. I'm happy to go to sleep.
This place is a little dusty. A little musty dusty.
It's not at all.
It's a little musty dusty trusty trail.
It's even less so as he says it. The rain is pouring down around you.
it's a
Any
little
dust that there could be is completely moistened.
Up to? Old Dusty Busty, they called him.
They never called her that.
They big me. Old. I wonder what would have happened to old Crusty Dave.
Crusty Dave.
Yeah. You know, it was Scurvy Dave,
Scurvy Dave, sure.
and then Curvy Dave,
Well, obviously, Curvy Dave.
and then you remember Crusty Dave,
No.
and then his brother. So Curvy Dave and Scurvy Dave were brothers,
Right.
and then there was Crusty Dave. He wasn't related,
Okay.
but his brother Busty Dave.
How many days do you know?
Busty Dave.
What
I
happened to
remember.
Busty Dave?
Busty Dave, I remember. Crusty Dave.
How does that work?
Don't ring a bell, but
I'm just saying, Busty Dave. Was,
oh, he knew
man.
how to have a good
He
time.
really did. He really did.
Never without a smile on his face. You know,
Yeah.
just a good guy to be around.
Yeah.
Don't you think after the third or fourth child, you'd be like, let's pick a name other than Dave?
I don't know. Maybe that was like their horoscope.
Or Dave's the last name.
Oh.
Oh.
And so their first name is Crusty or Curvy or some other adjective.
Yeah, it's more like they were wishing upon them what they would like to manifest in life.
It worked.
It sure did.
I think their last name was Single.
Single?
Single.
Single?
Single with two S's. That's what I think it is.
Are you making a craft single joke? That I'm just not understanding.
I was making a nice Wendy's Dave Single joke.
Oh.
Well, I suppose it's time that we hit the old slumberland.
Torbick's going to sleep. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night.
Guys,
Yeah.
are those truly ancient deep crows still around?
No. I didn't see one.
You're the only one that ever saw any of the truly ancient deep crows.
I think they might still be around. Well, I'm gonna go into my waterbed tent house.
That sounds nice.
Why don't you envision something nicer for yourself?
Yeah, have a little bit of self-confidence, Torbick.
What
Well,
does this have to do with Torbick?
he can't. We didn't even buy his.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we still have it, so it's on, though.
Oh,
You just can't take it with you.
Yeah,
Torbick just gets to enjoy his tent for one night, and then back in the dirt he goes.
Picture of the interior of a palace.
Why? Why? What's
Marble
why?
statues,
It'll
as
be
far as the
relaxing.
eye could see.
Okay, fine. Torbick will.
Good.
It's still just a dumpster.
I'm just gonna imagine the waterbed from the Neptune Inn from the Goofy movie. The Neptune Inn from the
I
Goofy
can picture that
movie.
perfectly.
Also the cheesy pizza.
It looks fantastic. The waterbed is exactly what you wanted. And as you climb onto
Whoa.
it, you feel yourself
Whoa.
move from one side to the next. Hootsie climbs on her claws,
get up here.
popping into the
lost his
waterbed.
claws.
As water begins to spill everywhere, but the two of you sleep comfortably on the floor.
I'm gonna go cook a 4-course meal and go to bed. Good night, fellas. And I go prepare an elaborate meal on the 10-range stove and oven combo that I have.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's delicious. After that disgusting cold raw quinoa soup. Yeah. No way Kremmy's going to bed after that.
I walk into a very minimal space. It is quite bare, but it allows me to sit down in the middle and before I crawl into my own bed to meditate, to put some incense on, to finally get some space that I feel like is my own for the first time in I can't remember how long. Well, before we even got to the Feywild, certainly. And all the while ignoring the comments coming from the bathroom.
Jesus.
Why do you tease?
I'm so upset.
You are my connection to the world.
I'm so hungry.
Stop. Please, why are you here? I can't imagine you away.
It was you whom conjured.
No, that's not true. You were here part of the tent. I'm specifically thinking of not you when I come into this tent.
You are. I'm going to equip you with a sentient toilet.
Great.
That is, you're unable to unattune from it.
It's the most cursed
It is an eternal
It's the most cursed
attunement.
item that's ever
It's
existed.
cursed attunement.
Great.
Oh, man.
Torbeck, you climb into your tent. It is the ugliest of all of the tents.
Yeah.
You make your way in. It's almost too small for
cramped,
you.
yeah.
It
It's
smells
like infinite space is
horrible.
cramped.
There's fur stuck
Yeah.
to the walls,
not even
piles of
Torbeck's fur.
trash. There's this scent that almost smells good, but as you breathe it in more, there's a pungency to it that you just really don't like.
Oh, yeah.
And then you notice that there's another flap at the back of the tent.
I'm
like, oh, well,
never noticed
It's
this.
got a lead, I guess, outside, but there's warm air coming from it.
I will, with one long finger, just kind of like peel back this extra flap.
You peel it back, and spilling out before you is a long marble hallway. There are marble statues of Torbeck, of you, lining this hallway. You're incredibly muscular. You have 16-pack abs. You are think of the most perfect Grecian statues you could ever imagine. And they just lining this hallway. It's incredibly warm. There are braziers lit with incense, and off towards the back you see what looks to be this gorgeous nighttime oasis and a large decorated bed. There is a table piled with fruit. It is Dionysus' dream.
I'll like stick my head in and look around and wonder. This is definitely a trap. And I'll peel, and I'll go back to the dump and curl up in the dirty trash water. And be like, not today, Feywild, not today.
And all of you fall asleep. And you get a long rest.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Torbeck, you wake up, and the first thing you do is go to look to see if that place is still there. But where that flap had been, there is no flap.
Torbeck knew it. And Torbeck will just kind of stumble out of the tent out into the hopefully morning sun and see what else is going on.
Aldrin, everyone. As
you,
will I.
You make your way out of your tents, and Omnapore is already out there. He is tending to the fire. He's got breakfast that he's working on. Has these giant eggs. They're the size of Torbeck's head, all in varying colors, almost neon colors. They're so bright and decorated. As he's cracking them open and making omelets, and you can see that he's created a makeshift oven, and he's making what looks to be a sort of quiche, and there are all sorts of egg-based recipes that he seems to be making here. He doesn't notice as you approach, as he's humming to himself and casually speaking to Pollinella. But eventually, as you make your way around the fire, he notices you. Oh, good morning. How did you sleep? Did you enjoy your tents?
It was magical. Thank you.
They were great.
So happy to hear it, old boy. So happy to hear it.
It was magical for me too.
I zip up my tent.
Well, did you hear that? Is there someone else with you?
No. I'm not sure what that was.
Torbick can't complain.
It was very nice. Very reminiscent of a long gone time.
I'm gonna eat leftovers.
Oh. You got hot breakfast there for us?
Yes, I've been making eggs.
You are
Eggs
so
and more
nice.
eggs.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping, I don't want to be too much of a pest, but I would really appreciate your help in trying to find Gleam. Afraid to do it on my own, and as I mentioned yesterday, if your journey leads you to Motherhorn, then it would make sense that we travel together at least for a time.
Yeah.
And I do have something to offer.
Oh.
But as I mentioned, I can freely travel between all of hither, thither, and yon. Even into the Palace of Heart's Desire, so once you're done with
you can go
Motherhorn...
straight into it?
Oh, yes, of course.
Whoa, man!
It's just how I was created.
You just do it. Just
Yes.
like naturally, organically.
Well, I did bloom within the gardens of the palace, so it makes sense I could return.
Oh.
Guys,
All right.
quick sidebar. Here, quick.
All right.
Oh, yeah, hold on. We're
I'll
gonna...
just not
Yeah,
listen.
just go back to the eggs.
Torbeck
Just go
has
back
a
to
lot
the
of
eggs.
embarrassing secrets, so
Yeah, we're
it
talking-
happens all the
We're
time.
talking about a medical condition. You don't want to hear about this.
Well, I have a medicine kit.
No, it won't help.
No, you need special medicine. I mean, look at all of the crap on him. Look at all that shit. It's crazy.
It's been confounding doctors for decades.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't.
Full body dingleberries.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Guys.
Yeah.
What are the chances that we just consume his heart and then one of us can also do that?
Very unlikely.
I don't know. Do you have that power?
Torbeck doesn't, but Giddy, I don't know. Giddy, you look like you might be able to eat
Any
somebody's
hearts
heart.
and then teleport? I don't think.
Have you ever tried?
No, I've never tried.
Wait.
Whoa.
Look. No. We're not gonna fucking risk it.
I don't know. This is
Because
a
we got to fucking fly to fancy, then maybe that could work.
I got really excited for a second.
idea.
I agree with Kremmy. We can't just eat hearts hoping that we can teleport.
Why not?
This guy,
outrageous.
Frost, whose side are you on? This guy threatened to kidnap and kill Hootsie.
What?
Just yesterday, this guy threatened to kidnap and kill Hootsie. And you're telling me you don't want to eat his heart?
No, I don't. He's been very kind to us. He's given us food.
It's fucking useful.
So
I mean,
we're gonna steal sacks of gold, but we draw the line
hey,
eating hearts.
Guys, we cannot eat his heart.
I would
'Cause
like
he's
to
a
say,
dandelion.
you are yelling so I can hear you.
No,
doesn't
you
have
can't
a
hear.
heart.
We're yelling very quietly.
Erupted, you say?
He doesn't have a heart. Unless. No, that wouldn't work. But if you got enough rogues with crossbows. No, that wouldn't work.
Look, we need this guy. If he can get us around, we don't have to fucking walk all over the damn fucking province. I mean, it's a win-win.
Then just act natural, follow Torbeck's lead. And as I stand up, I say, and then Torbeck woke up and there was pus everywhere. Oh, sorry. That's it. We're done. We're done.
Every morning.
Is your heart okay? I heard you screaming about hearts. over and over
No,
again.
Torbeck's heart is like 4 times the size it should be. It's the whole thing.
All that stuff is a pacemaker.
Well, that
Look at all
must be
that
why
shit.
you're so kind.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that about Torbeck. That's kind of you as well.
From a certain point of view, there's a heart of palm. Oh, looks like eggs.
Omnapore, we would be delighted to help you.
Oh, that would be
And the poor.
an absolute dream to have companionship on this journey.
We'll help you with breakfast for sure.
No, we're gonna find Gleam.
Yeah, well, if we do that, can you know, on our way to the palace, maybe we could swing by the old unicorn pen. You know what I mean? You know what that is?
Oh, I know the rough direction that it's in, yes.
Yeah, so, you know, maybe on the way to the Motherhorn or...
Yes, well, first we're going to have... My concern is this. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this overnight, and if I know anything about Gleam, she is more than likely looking for her shadow. As I mentioned, it was cut from her by bit end. There had been rumors of a band of goblin shadows traipsing around the tunnels of the Briganox and Briganock Mine.
Whoa.
That
Goblin
does
shadows.
seem like the sort of place that Gleam would go to try to find hers. Shadows like to stick together. In Yon.
Can Torbick ask a question?
Of course, Torbick.
What happens if one's shadow is to be severed from their body? It doesn't sound like it's that bad.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's incredibly painful. You lose an entire part of yourself. You don't realize how much is contained in your shadow until it's gone.
Yeah, certainly.
At least
wouldn't
that's
know
what
that.
Gleam has told me. But then on top of that, there is just the societal pressure. Shadows do not have the best reputation here in Yon. Well, shadowless don't. They tend to be quite unkind, and so most folk don't trifle with them. Or if they do,
Shadows
it is
tend to be unkind?
Yes, it is to nefarious ends for the shadows.
I did hear that it was, the rumor is that it was a shadow what killed Courtney Penrose, the Castellan of Storm's End.
No.
Prevented the tedium of a siege.
Whoa.
Wait,
That's
a
horrible.
shadow killed somebody?
Killed Courtney
Wow, that
Penrose.
seems very unlikely.
I've
I
heard
can't
some
imagine
nasty
such a
things.
thing.
I've heard some
Oh
nasty
no,
things about
there
shadows.
are tales of shadows killing many a folk in Yon.
Wow.
So we go to this cave with this mine.
Well, yes and no. We do need to go to Briganock Mine, but... Well, we need to go there for two reasons. I believe Gleam is there looking for a shadow, and I also know that there is an entrance to Motherhorn through those caverns.
No.
However, and this is why she is quite a bit reckless, if we're going to go to Motherhorn, I do think that we need the Corrids on our side. The Corrids, however, will not speak to us if we've been in Briganock Mine, as they are bitter rivals. So it is my humble request that we make our way up to the plateaus to parley with Corrids, and then we head to Briganock Mine.
Wait, so you're saying that these dwarf fellas, they don't like people that have been to the mine?
Well, it's not necessarily that they've been to the mine. It's more so that they have gallivanted about with the Briganox. You see, the Corrids and the Briganox, they are bitter enemies, bitter rivals.
What if we like kill a bunch of them and bring them like heads on spikes? You know, that's
Well,
what.
we'll have a
that
very
could work.
hard time maneuvering the mines without the Briganox.
Oh, we want Briganauts to... I'm sorry. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
Well,
that's
wait
fine.
a second. So are the Briganauts gonna hate us because we worked with the Corrids?
It is something we're going to have to deal with, but my hope is that if Gleam is there, befriending the Briganox, and we're friends of Gleam, that we'll be able to parley with them and we'll have an upper hand.
This is so complicated.
Can't
Yes,
we just
fake
go to the
politics and all.
unicorn?
I mean, we could,
Okay.
but we'll still need to go to see the Corrids,
Okay.
and then to the Briganox, and then into Motherhorn.
Mr. Dandelion,
Omnapore.
Omnapore, the dandelion what has so much courage. We really want to help. But
I
I'm going to level with you. You've already mentioned like 6 side quests. We will try our best, but our track record is not very good. So we're gonna do our best, right, fellas? Right, lads?
We're gonna. I mean, there's a whole Wikipedia page about it. Like, let me tell you, it's just.
We'll give it the exact same effort we usually do.
We're gonna find Gleam first, and we're gonna meet with the Corrids, and then we're gonna meet with the
Well, no, we're gonna
Briganox.
meet with the
and
chords first, and then we're gonna find Gleam.
Yeah,
We're gonna meet with
we
the-
can't meet Gleam until after we've met the Briganauts.
No,
No,
we gotta
I
meet
mean
the
the
Corrids, and then but no, the Briganauts will hate us.
Wait,
Or maybe the Corrids will hate us
No,
too.
we have to meet with the Corrids first, and then we're gonna go meet with the Briganauts, and then we're going to find Gleam.
But when do we do the unicorn?
Well, we have to decide if we're gonna do that before we meet with the Corrids or not.
What, Gricko? What are you doing, man? What's all the hands?
Unicorn is like tomorrow's problem. We've got fish that we've got bigger coral fish we got to fry.
Look, I've accepted that, and here's the thing. I mean, this is the main thing we need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just gotta get to Motherhorn.
But to get to mobile home, they need to go and talk to
Well, what
the
do we need
Cords
the cords for again?
to let us get through the mine.
No,
I
the
thought the
Briganots are the
Briganots
ones
are
who
gonna
need
get
to
the
go to
Briganots
the
are
mine.
gonna
Oh, the Briganots.
The Cords, we just have to ask them politely to go into the mine.
We need to get their permission.
So the Cords have set up sort of a trap
Barricade?
outside of the mine.
Torbick's gonna be sick.
We can't get into the mine without the Cords.
Yes. You see,
see.
the Cords, they're able to shape stone, as it were.
So they could block our path.
Yes, quite.
Okay.
And if they believe that you are working with Bitter End to bolster the Briganots, and they believe that these 5 hearty adventurers, 7, if you count myself and Paul Nell, and I do,
Yeah.
then they could very easily block our path. Now, Gleam is a shadowless, so no one was going to stop her. You
Okay.
would have to come into contact with her. She's also
Okay.
quite stealthy.
We'll lead the way. Do we walk there? I mean, can you like just teleport us there like you do?
Oh, I don't have teleportation magic.
Oh,
I'm
how-
just
how do
simply
you
a
get to-
dandelion.
How do you get to all these other places? Can't you? God, you just said you could teleport to the Horse's
I
Desire.
didn't say I could teleport. I said I could
He said he
get
could get
you
there.
to the Palace of Monsters if we would walk.
Oh, we'd have to walk.
Oh,
Oh, wow. I'm so glad we didn't eat your heart.
No, it was never even a thing. No.
It's of course
we
a medical
cannot-
euphemism.
We cannot go to the Palace of Heart's Desire on account of the Jabberwock. We already killed us once. And so it's probably going to try to get a second course. You know what I mean?
Oh, we got to build that special weapon or something against it.
This is a veritable Gordian knot of a problem.
What in the fucking hell did you just say?
It kind of reminds me of the Milanese knot, Torbick.
Oh, now Torbick's never heard of that knot.
Yes.
What's that, Gregor?
That's why Barrison became a POV. Let's move on. Let's move on.
We move on. We start walking.
So we say, I'll go to Endapore, and I'll say, I've packed up my waterbed. I've packed up my tent. I'm ready to go. I've had a lovely plate of eggs. And I feel like we're ready to go find the courage. Right. That's next.
Right, on the plateau.
On the
on the
plateau.
plateau. Before the mine.
I am keeping...
Yes, we're going all the way up there, and then all the way down there on the opposite end. We've got quite the travel ahead of us. You're wearing your walking shoes?
Always.
Well, I only have the one.
But you're a cat. Why would you wear shoes?
Why wouldn't I? Well, that's a ridiculous question.
Doesn't it hurt your little toe beans
I'm
to have
not a
them
cat.
all
I'm a tabaxi.
jammed inside
I know
of
that we
those
make a lot of
shoes?
memes about it, but
Wait. It's not uncivilized to not wear shoes.
You don't seem like the type to wear Nikes.
I'm not sure how I got these on.
I'm gonna pack up my tent.
I mean, I don't wear shoes. It's not so bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
It's not so bad.
Torbick has 1.5 shoes.
That's true.
He gets by okay.
I avoid blisters, is all I'm going to say. You keep your toes in, they all get scrunched up.
Yeah, but like, look at them.
Well, it's canon that I don't wear shoes, just like it's canon like I don't have a tail. I don't know if you noticed about me, Endapore.
Well, I'm looking at you right now.
Why would you have a
I don't have a tail.
Why would
you say that I would have? Why would you say that I have a tail? I don't have a tail.
You have a fucking
You're
tail.
a
I don't have a
goblin.
tail.
When did anybody ever say that to you? Do goblins normally have tails?
No, goblins don't have tails.
don't have
Why would you
tails.
ever have
Goblins
one?
don't have tails,
that's
man.
what
I didn't
Rick's
see a
aware
tail my
of.
whole
I'm just
life on a goblin.
That would be like putting a tail
a
on a
thing.
tiefling.
I'm just saying.
Well, they might have tails.
No,
I
they
don't know
tieflings
about
definitely
these.
have tails.
Yeah, they,
Oh, they do.
Oh, if you want to wrong,
I-
what about Dragonborn?
Oh, that's what I was
They don't
thinking
have
of. It was a
tails.
dragonborn.
No, they don't have tails.
No, they don't.
I have a
None of
tail.
the ones I've met.
What's it with you and tails?
What? I don't know. Something funny from school earlier. I think I had a weird dream. I think I had a night terror.
I'm going to swallow one of these eggs whole, and then we can go ahead and pack up the camp and make our way up to Lockberry Henge.
All right, well, we'll just get packing.
Wait,
What do you mean, wait?
Or not, I guess.
I had I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I shoved Coochie out of bed and I
Here
said,
we
we
go.
gotta go, they're coming. They're coming. Wait, what? Oh my God, who?
What, the gorillas?
I think they were a bunch of gorillas.
Oh, yes, we have
with
to-
tails.
We have to tell you about this, Omnapore. After you went to sleep, the sky opened us and threatened us with 100 gorillas.
Oh no, the gorillas are back.
Oh my
Oh, the gorillas have been here
We
before?
should go right now.
Well, there's a reason this clearing exists. About 100 gorillas marched through here yesterday.
Oh.
They were all caught up in this strange magenta pink tornado that whisked them away.
Oh,
that's
we
good.
was in a tornado too.
That's how we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could a tornado take us up there, or do we gotta climb?
Well, a tornado could if you have access to control tornado.
That's a thing.
What about call Tornado Rex? Is that a spell?
I'm not
Could I
sure.
invent it?
I'm not a magic user.
You're not.
No?
DM, I'd like to invent the spell Summon Tornado Rex.
Okay, can you roll a
It's a 10th level
D20
spell.
for me?
Arcana check?
It's a 10th level
Arcana
spell.
check.
I think the D100, if he rolls a 1, Zinch rips out and grabs him. And
Yeah.
Technically, well,
so roll the
100. You have to
D20.
roll 100.
Oh, yeah, 100. I got a 19.
Okay.
Because if we're doing
Yeah,
Zeech,
D100, I got a 33, which is a critical fail in one round.
That would be a critical fail.
Oh, no, success probably. It depends on what my skill is.
Well,
If it's in, it's definitely a critical fail.
I didn't need the D100. With a 19, you think about everything the Baron has ever taught you, and you realize that even if you are the most powerful magic user in the universe, this is one spell you could never attain.
Oh. No, this is out of my realm of expertise, fellas. I don't think I can summon Tornado Rex again.
well, you know, we're proud of you for trying.
It's all right, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll just walk.
Again.
We got this far.
One day we'll find the Warp Whistle and make it to World 8. You know, I feel like Gricko thinks it's easy having a tail. You know what I mean?
I don't really know what's going on with him. I think something's happening. I think he's having mental difficulties.
Is he having like an episode of...
I mean, I guess to be fair, just yesterday I bashed all his teeth out of his mouth.
Surprisingly, many of them have grown back. That's remarkable.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. No, and what this thing about the tail, man? Like, he doesn't even know.
You know, he just takes it for granted that he doesn't have a tail. And you know, I mean, Frost knows. You gotta sometimes you sit on it. You gotta like think about it. You know, you ever been like all of a sudden aware that you have like a tongue? Or like that you have to breathe?
Yeah,
Now you're aware of it. Now you're thinking about it, right?
yeah, I wasn't until you said that, and then suddenly my tongue sat heavy in my mouth, and I was like, oh shit.
It's a living fucking hell sometimes.
I like my tail.
I mean, I have a fine tail. It's fine. My point is that, you know, he's acting like he has a fucking tail.
we not bite our teeth when we chew?
The tongue knows what to do.
It knows, right?
It's dodging and weaving.
We proceed to the bluff or whatever, wherever.
The plateau. The plateaus. We go to the
Omnapore
plateaus.
leads
all packed
you
up.
out of the valley that you'd been sleeping in now that the camp has been packed up. And he's able to throw most things into a very small satchel, which also seems to be much larger on the inside. He piles everything in. He takes the tent from you, packs it up, and begins to lead you up the mountain towards, and you can see the plateau way up towards the top. And you wonder how you're possibly going to get up there. The cliffside seems so, the incline is incredible, and they just seems too steep. But Omnapore knows what he's doing, and he's able to lead you up these winding paths, showing you exactly which handholds to climb as you begin to scale and make your way up, eventually spilling out about a quarter of the way up this cliffside, and you find yourself on a more flat, rocky outcropping where you have more room to move. You travel for a bit more time before eventually you come to a pathway blocked by 3 goats.
Uh-oh.
3 mountain goats stare at you. They're bleating strangely at all of you. You look into their eyes, bleating strangely at all of you. They are very firmly blocking your path. And the first thing that you notice is their eyes. All 3 of them have the symbol of the hourglass instead of pupils. Well. Hello?
It's kind of weird, right after getting the whole ominous omen
Hello?
about apes.
The goats don't seem to register Omnapore. They are looking between all 5 of you.
I mean, maybe we just walk past them. I mean, they're just goats.
Yeah, there's a couple of goats. I mean, it's weird that they have the whole, like, you know, weird hourglass pupils. But don't goats have weird pupils anyway? Like, maybe this is a weird coincidence.
Dora's getting a bad vibe.
There's no way this is a coincidence. We have to be very cautious.
Maybe we just try. Frost, you go first.
I'm
Can
not
anybody
gonna.
speak goat?
No, let me check. No.
Gricko, that's a you kind of thing.
Oh, everyone I see animal guys.
Yeah,
That's your whole fucking thing.
Wait, yeah.
That's why I hired you. You're the animal guy.
Jeez, act like it's an inconvenience
I
or
know.
something.
Acting like it didn't have a special on an Animal Planet. Jeez.
Fine, I'll just play the tune from Dr. Dolittle. I do this. I then say, fine. And I'll kind of lean forward. And I turn into a little blue glowing goat. I cast Speak with Animals, and I transform into a mountain goat. Or a regular goat. I don't
Okay.
turn into a mountain goat.
You turn into a goat in front
Turn
of
into
them.
a goat.
They continue to stare at you.
Hello, fellow goats. How do you do on this fine morning for clip-clopping through the mountain passes and chewing on cud or something?
They look between you, or they look at you, and then they look between each other. One of them steps forward and opens its mouth. When the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone. And then she bows in front of you and steps to the side.
Did anyone else hear that? Did I hear that in goat or common?
The rest of you hear, and that's my best goat, okay? That's my best goat. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, I'm freaking out. This goat just said, I'm gonna try to repeat back what it said the best way I can.
Gregor,
What do we
can't
hear
speak-
from
We
him?
can't speak
He's,
goats.
he sounds horrified. He sounds like he's goat screaming.
Guys, it's 2024 rules. I can talk to you right now. I can. I'm talking.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay.
I'm just like, guys. Guys.
It's Beast Boy.
I was trying to test these goats
yeah.
on account of goats not being ruminants, and I got a crazy fucking prophecy. Another one. Oh God, that's twice. Another one.
All right.
What
Okay.
did they say?
First gorillas.
Hello. Thank you for that very lovely poetry. Does anyone else have anything to say?
The second one steps forward.
Oh, it's gonna curse me again, guys. It's gonna give me a riddle.
Oh no.
We have to repeat
Play
what
to
you say.
her passions. Stay on script. A cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped.
Okay. A shadow ripped. Do you take that down, Frosty, in your big brain?
I can't understand what they're saying. You have to repeat as they are saying.
I'm
it.
repeating it.
Well, all I've gotten is what? Ripped? Shadow? What?
A cat, a horn,
A cat,
a
a
shadow
horn,
ripped.
a shadow ripped.
Something about the sun being blocked, right?
Lovely poetry. We haven't heard from somebody.
The third one steps forward. This one's clearly older than the rest on its shaky legs. It actually dies before it's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
But it is significantly older.
It's the main one.
Brutal.
Yeah, well, there he goes.
It's the medical man.
He's just
it.
rolling down the cliff now.
I get ready.
As it moves forward, it opens its mouth and it says,
The fool's scepter is the key. Scepter's key.
and then all 3 of them
Oh, that's it?
almost surround you.
Oh!
And you see as they move.
Wait.
You see as they move together, the one in the middle begins to raise its leg, and attached to it is a small small receptacle that seems to be filled with trinkets, and it begins to shake it.
Oh, are you offering me some sort of goodie?
Are those treats?
Oh no! Hold on, Torbick.
I begin to like.
This is goat time, Torbick. Don't butt in here. Don't butt in here. I'm gonna butt my head at you, okay?
They're asking for treats.
Oh, would you like treats, or are you offering us treats?
No, they want a trinket. They want a
it's like when
trinket.
you go to the dentist, there's that little like treasure chest of like.
Yeah, suddenly he speaks goat.
Is one of them's holding this? Like,
It's like strapped to it, and so it's raising its.
How far away are you standing from the goats?
I'm surrounded.
You're
he's
you're
surrounded
all
by
very
goats.
close. You can see this happening.
So within 10
You could
feet
approach
of
them.
reach?
Yeah. Yes.
No, Torbick. Hey, no, Torbick. I'm the goat, Torbick.
Gregor, why?
I'm a cross-eyed. Torbick.
Why?
Torbick.
Gregor!
This is goat time. Forgive my friend. He's never met a friend like goat before. Doesn't know how to get around goats. He's got to get his goat. Are you offering or asking?
They continues to shake the receptacle.
Okay. First of all, before I reach my goat snout in there, first, I would not liketh the taste of butter nor a pretty dress. So don't make me sign no book. And second of all, I do not seek greatness.
What's he saying?
So please do not curse my entire line to drown the world in black bile. So, just getting that out of there. We good? I lean towards my lips peel back and I got the goat tooth.
Why Gregor's doing it? Why
I'm doing something here!
Mr. Kremmy!
I'm doing something here!
No!
He's the go.
I'm gonna feedbag it. I'm gonna kind of rustle around, I'm gonna use my lips to kind of oh, what do we got here?
Once he gets one, you can have one.
What do we got here?
I don't think they're offering the trinkets. I think that Gregor's about to steal from these prophetic goats.
No, they're shaking like that tin bucket around as if it's like, hey, come
I'm
get
gonna
some.
try to
They didn't ask. I mean, they're talking to him. They would have said, "Hey, pay us something."
I'm gonna try to get a sense of what's in this bag if I can, if I may.
It seems they're cool. I mean, it's a small receptacle. You can easily see into it. It's trinkets
still put my lips
and things.
Gregor, hurry up!
I'm gonna pick up one and show it off. See what I get.
I'll roll a D100.
Oh, these are 2 percentile. 43.
It's not so
You
bad.
get a tiny wooden sylph figurehead from a model ship.
Whoa.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Whoa, I got a shill figurehead! The alchemical being of air!
What?
Now we wait to see if the goats kill him.
Well,
I have the elemental aspect of air at my fingertips. I can create. We just need 3 more to create a philosopher's stone.
well, ask him if there's one for each of us, or if it's just like a goat thing.
Yeah, is it Torbick's turn yet?
We only need 3.
It's a counterpart to a salamander, an undine, and a gnome.
A gnome.
Well, all of you guys.
I know plenty of gnomes.
All of you guys fell asleep during your alchemy and alchemy classes at Goblin
What,
College.
is this a Golden Sun reference or something else?
Well, I studied the works of Theophrastus Bombastus von Hohenheim. I don't know who you've been reading. Golden Sun. Pervert. I will pull it out. I'm going to add to my thing the self figurehead, the self statue. And I'm going to look at them and say, may my friends take one too? Is it for all of us or just me?
It continues to shake its tin. Omnapore steps up. He looks a little nervous and he reaches into his pack and he pulls out a tiny unfinished dollhouse size for a pixie and drops it into the bucket. They continue to shake it.
Oh, we got a drop shoot in there. We gotta drop shit in there. I don't have access to my stuff. Someone put something in there for me.
No.
I don't got. I kind of stand up like Black Phillip, and I'm like, I don't got no pockets. I don't got no pockets.
Wait, hold on. They didn't do anything to you.
Cut that out, man.
They didn't hurt you when you took it, right? I mean, friendly ghost. You still seem pretty friendly, right? Even though he took something.
They're still continuing to shake the little bucket.
You know, Torbick, go on and try. You know, just take one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing ever goes wrong for Torbick. And I reach my hand and I take something out.
I'll roll a d100.
You
for
could
me,
be
please.
terribly cursed.
All right, that's my tens digit. 59.
59. You get a wooden mouse figurine that squeaks when it's held, and also spouts off a bunch of conspiracy theories.
Oh, cool!
I don't know if you knew this, but there's a brain-eating monster to the South Pole, and it's the Day Stream, and actually they want you to collect gold on your adventures because that's how the elites listen to us. Through the gold they're listening to.
Oh, what's the South Pole?
Oh no, the South Pole. Well, that's the thing is that the elites don't want you to know there's going to be an extinction event where the polarity of Avantris shifts, and all the elites are going to go to their secret underground city. Yeah, exactly.
I close my hand around the mouse. And I look at everyone and I say, oh, you guys really messed up because Torbick got the coolest thing ever.
I'm with Omnapore. I'm going to put something into the bucket. I'll reach into my pack and I will pull out.
All right, I'll stay out of here.
I'll pull out a trinket that I have, a caltrop made of bone that I got at some point in this adventure, and I will drop it into the bucket.
Okay.
Or caltrop, depending on how you like to pronounce that.
They continue to shake the little.
Thank you,
receptacle.
goats. I will remember your words as they were repeated to us by Gricko, which I'm sure was extremely reliable.
Fellow goats, I have not a trinket for you on account of being a goat with no pockets. All of my stuff got kind of like slooped into this goat body. But I have a poem to exchange you for this lovely. Would you take a poem instead of a trinket, friendly goat?
They are not looking at you. They're looking between Cremmy and Gideon.
Oh, well, Grammy, what do you think, man? These goats are kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Are we giving stuff or taking stuff? I'm worried. I'm worried about the goats, man. I got love with you.
I mean, here's the thing. There's a whole lot of folklore around goats that I really don't want to fucking mess with, especially where I'm from.
So you think just give them something?
Well, I feel like all they've got is useless crap, so we might as well just like chuck the, random shit that we have in our bags in there, right? We might as well. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I have one hand axe.
That's all you got?
That's never seen use.
Well, I have a few things. I could hook you up. I have the unicorn on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I have
like junk stuff?
Well, I have a tasseled wine charm shaped like a sprite. I have a sycamore seed. I have a piece of parchment with a drawing of an Oni on it. I have the mask from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I have it all. I have frost fingernails. I have a floating rock. I have a fake dragon
fingernails.
anti-card depicting a fairy dragon. I have an empty syringe. I have a disguised self face point, probably the face paint.
Well, no, I got the spider toy from the carnival. I could toss that in.
Well, no, doesn't that do something?
Well, it gives you like spider climb.
Yeah, you don't give up. That's just
No, it's a magic item. That's a wonderful item.
yeah.
Don't you want to walk on walls on the ceiling?
No, spiders when Gricko threw all those spiders at me.
Really?
Look, give him this. And I hand you a 100-sided die the size of a plum cut from coal.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, here you go, spooky goats. There's just a plum sized.
You put that in. They continue to shake their little.
All right, but I'm done, goats. I'm done.
They're no longer looking at you. They're now just staring. All three of them are staring at Cremmy.
Y'all big wine drinkers? Any members of any
Yes.
kind of wine club?
That one goat
Save
say
some
yes.
money. If you subscribe. I'm not drinking any goddamn Merlot.
You sound
right,
like Jason Funderburger.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Are you afraid of curses? I will take a tasseled wine charm shaped like a sprite and I'll put it in the receptacle.
You do that.
Wine charm. Why does it say bunko buddies?
The moment that you place the wine charm into the receptacle, they they put down the receptacle. They're no longer shaking it at you. To you, Kremi, Gideon, Frost, and Omnapore, they all kneel down as if in appreciation. To you, Torbick and Greco, they turn to you, they look at you, stare deep within you, and you feel not one, but 3 curses overcome you. One from each of the goats. I need you each to draw 3 tarot cards.
Let me get ready for this. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Curses.
I'm sure this is going to be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I seek greatness, and so I shall have it. I seek to change the world, and so I will do it.
Kremi, Gideon, Frost, and Omnapore, you each get a potion of advantage. You feel your sack get a little heavy. Your satchel, I should say.
No different from before.
The first one.
Yeah, no different from before.
As you realize that something has been deposited for you. There is a
potion?
small vial with beautiful silver liquid in it, and it feels powerful. I
It's a Wild Beyond the Witchlight potion.
It is.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious. What have I done? I take it back. This mouse
Of your choice.
statue wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
A golden mist.
Well, I'm doing a beautiful silver. It's like the unicorn blood in Harry Potter. Is how I picture it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I love unicorn blood. Delicious.
Queen of Coins, upright.
Okay.
Should go back and forth.
Oh
I
yeah.
draw all
Are you
3.
sure?
Yeah,
I was gonna
but-
just...
Let's do all 3. Let's find out exactly
okay.
how Gricko. They look towards Gricko, as he was the first one to take something from their receptacle.
I'm gonna lay this
You
out.
said it was Queen of Swords.
Queen of Coins.
Oh, Queen of
All of them are
Coins.
upright. All of them are upright.
Okay.
Queen of
We'll
Coins.
do one at a time for me.
Okay.
I don't know, Kremi. They look kind of happy with them.
You-
Look at how they're looking at them.
Oh yeah.
You look around at everyone.
Goldie Charm.
All 3 of the goats begin to smile at you, their mouths lined with humanoid teeth. As you look towards Torbick, the teeth that he used to have in his mouth are also humanoid. A bird flies by past you, and as it opens up its beak to caw, you see rows of humanoid teeth. Every creature that you see appears to have their mouth full of humanoid teeth.
Should I not put those back in before I draw?
Yeah, because we don't want
Got it.
duplicates.
I just
What
don't also
was your
wanna
second
break any,
one?
like, horrific,
No.
you know...
What was your next one?
rules.
5 of Cups.
5 of Cups.
Oh.
And it was all of yours were upright?
Yep. All upright. Yep.
You are horrified by this as you realize that that is not the scariest thing that you see. The scariest thing, or that's not the scariest thing that is happening in this moment. Everyone here, except for you, is dead. But it's horrifying because they don't even realize they're dead. You're the only one that knows.
Oh! Oh my gosh! What next?
Strength upright.
Strength upright. You can pre-order now at thecrookedmoon.com, and right now there's a little bitch who's writing an angry comment.
What is this emerging breaking garbage?
Oh, what is this cringe?
It's good that you realize that they're all dead, because you are the ferryman of the dead, and all souls must be judged by you. The only way that they can accept their death is if you judge them. So you must do that and ferry their souls to the other side.
Why is it
As a goat.
I don't know. Why is he
Torbick.
moving his...
Everyone around me has pristine, perfectly white, perfectly straight teeth.
They clearly all have dentists
And they're
in
dead
downtown LA.
inside. I've arrived at Los Angeles.
That's very funny.
Oh, shame. I must ferry them.
Torbeck.
Yeah. The first one is the world upright.
World, you don't say.
I'm gonna make note of these.
You are listening to what Gricko is saying, but it is difficult to truly focus on his words when all you can think about is how hungry you are.
Hungry.
He mentions their beautiful teeth, and you realize that all of their teeth are the barriers to what lies deeper, their brains. And you want brains. Brains would be delicious. You have a mounting desire to consume brains.
Oh, you better believe I do. The hanged man upside down.
Oh, okay.
This should be good.
A creepy mask appears on your face, and nothing you can do will remove it. It is blocking your mouth from consuming brains.
Oh! Oh, no. And then I got temperance upside down.
Wow, you got all major arcana.
Almost all my major arcana.
One of them jumped out, so I grabbed it. It was the world.
You can only move by crawling around on all fours, and the crawling is always creepy and unsettling.
I wish I could physically RP this and really just creep all you guys out. Yeah. I'm stuck in my chair. I guess as you begin to talk to me, you would see that the look on my face, only for a moment, changes as this horrifically creepy mask.
What does the mask look like, Andy?
I'm almost picturing something extremely simplistic in nature. It's not like an over-the-top spooky mask. It's very plain, almost like no face style. You know what I mean? Like a creepy, Ko the Face Stealer, very simplistic mask. And Gricko would only look into my eyes for a moment.
Almost.
It's what bone white color, right? Yeah. You would look into my eyes for a moment and see the hunger before this mask overtakes. And as you're talking to me, my body begins to kind of contort. And you're I don't know if you're used to it, but you would absolutely see the way that Torbick moves and the way that his flesh undulates is not normal. But for some reason, I'm not standing upright anymore, and I'm down on all fours as I begin to get closer to you and say, "What did you say, Gricko?" And I'm trying to get really close to you. You can see that I'm trying to get close to your ear, but I can't quite make contact with your ear hole. And you can kind of hear, you can hear my tongue against the inside of the mask. What's that, Gricko? What did you say?
Torbick.
Yes.
I don't know how to tell you this, Torbick. You're dead.
Are you sure?
But you have very nice teeth.
Oh, thank you.
All of you, I have seen the truth. I have been given a duty to ferry all of your souls. You don't know that you're dead. I am a combination of Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense and Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest. A lot of stuff has happened. And Black Phillip from The Witch.
I'm going to pass this back. Thank you.
I'm a film trifecta. And you must all follow me to the other side.
Has Gricko always had a pump action shotgun and an excellent knowledge for violence?
I take my gloves off and I have little hands.
The three goats take this opportunity to begin scaling the sheer cliff face, all the while keeping their eyes on you. It's almost owl-like the way their heads turn back around and they watch you as they scale up.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye. Thank you for the clarity.
What's the weather like?
It's storming.
It's a little overcast.
Yeah, it's overcast. Yeah. It looks like the clouds are at most an hour from bursting. They are heavy with rain.
Oh, you think they're cursed?
They're definitely cursed. I mean, look.
Oh my God!
It's hard to tell when it's these two sometimes. They could just be doing it.
It's like that really OP enemy from Elden Ring. Oh, it's like Baldo from Streets of my Soul Calibur.
Oh, no! That guy's so creepy and unsettling when he moves.
They should have given trinkets. Perhaps I can catch up with the goats and pay them for removing the curses. Do you think it's too late?
I mean, they're running up that cliff and looking back at us like creepy owls.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you have a climb speed? If you have a climb speed, fucking go for it. I have a climb speed. Everyone follow me.
I do have a climb
Everyone
speed.
listen to me. I will guide you to the other side up that cliff.
Follow me.
No, I'm no.
Well, I don't think I have. I don't have a claw on my speed.
Black Phillip.
I start to ascend
A crown goes out.
Come
his
back.
head.
Come back.
Black Phillip to nanny queen is wed. Jump to the fence post, running in the stall. Black Phillip, king of all.
Come back. He's creeping me out. They're both creeping me out. Please.
Follow me to the other stall.
I'll give you a trinket.
You
We're
don't
sorry.
realize you're dead.
Frost, are you paying attention to Griggo?
I hear what Griggo's saying, but my eyes are focused on the receding goats and trying to get their attention so that I might be able to
Roll
get
a
them trinkets.
persuasion check.
Oh, that's where I'm a Viking.
I'm leading them to the top of this mesa where their afterlife is waits.
I would like to try to sneak up on Frost.
17.
You see them turn around. Well, okay. You see them turn around for a moment, and they begin to bleat, and the sound is almost like they're laughing.
I hold up 2 trinkets. Please, you can't leave them like this. We need them for our adventure. We're here to do good in this world.
They
I swear.
jump further up the rock.
I look at my valuable piano key and my small sharp iron scissors, and I sigh. Well, hopefully this will fade in them one day. And presumably Torbick is sneaking up on me.
I would like to attempt to sneak up on Frost if he's taking his eyes off me.
yeah, I'm not-
I would say you can roll an advantage because of how
Okay, well,
sneaky
on
you
my
are.
first die, I got a natural 20 for 30.
Yeah, no, that's. Can you
Hey, where'd Torbick
notice?
I'm just gonna look at you, oh my goodness! What are you doing?
Frost, are you using your brain?
Yes, I always use my brain. It's very big.
Are you sure?
Yes, could please stop making this sound in my ear. I don't care for it.
Okay.
I'm very pleased that you don't have a mouth right now.
Okay.
You just say, "No, I'm using it."
Torbick, what's gotten into you?
Torbeck will try again later. If you change your mind and you're not using your brain, please let Torbeck know.
Torbick, have you acquired a craving for brains?
No. I rolled
Torbick?
a 20 for deception.
I rolled a 17 for insight. All right, Torbick, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks for me. What you just said, no, Grammy.
Fucking 20 in on this guy.
Look, it's hard to read his expressions when he has a mask like this. You don't know.
Yeah, he's unreadable. That's for
My head
sure.
begins to like twist 360 degrees.
He's got a fucking mask on.
It's hard to read his expressions for sure, but he sure is saying brains a lot in a voice that makes you think he's craving.
Brains? Does someone say brains?
But we can't know for sure until perhaps we put some real brains in front of him, and then we'll know.
All I'm saying, Torbeck, is there are 6 people here. Well, yeah.
There are
4 of
there are
your
7 here.
friends.
Look, if they climb up the rest of the way, Omnapore, could you just lead us up in the path for like normal folk?
But yes,
Can't climb?
we won't follow them. They're headed
Good luck,
to Goat
fellas.
So
All right. Well, we'll follow you.
yes, we'll continue along our way, and hopefully we'll reach Lockberry Henge by rainfall.
Omnapore, did you know that our friends would be terribly cursed by not putting trinkets in the bucket?
No, I didn't. There is the rule of reciprocity, and they provided us with prophecies.
Yes.
Well, wait a second. So you did know?
No, I just the kind thing to do when they've provided us with insight into the future.
Well, you're not talking about kindness. You're talking about laws.
And they got pretty lucky that we happen to have a guy that speaks goat. I mean, what if we didn't have that?
Yeah,
guy?
what if we didn't have a goat speaking guy?
They can speak common.
That's
Well-
too bad. Because all I got was moon, destruct sun, creeping limb come undone, passion stay on script.
Oh, the creeping
cat horn,
limb,
shadow
you say?
rippled.
Is that
Rippled?
important?
Rippled.
The creeping
Yes.
limb? It's a horrible eldritch beast. Stalks the forests.
Nothing like the Phantom Stranger, then.
Are you sure it's not Torbeck? Look at his limbs.
It's quite
Remember that
creeping.
you point at Torbeck? You can see that like the tanks are still on my back, like normal. You just hear Torbeck go, "Rah!" and then his head goes 360 degrees, and I start like going.
Oh, come, children, come and follow to your resting place.
Oh wow.
I don't hear this.
Are you
God.
charging anyone, or are you just like?
Yeah, I'm just like running at you guys.
Skittering wild.
Yeah, I'm just like running at you. Like Torbick doesn't realize he's being threatening. He's just like trying to join the group.
Torbick, you gotta stop that!
Fucking cut it out, man!
Fucking die!
What are you doing?
Stop what? Stop what?
No! No!
Oh God!
Cut that out! Stand up straight. Get off your
This
hands.
is the greatest curse that I've ever happened to you,
I'll
Torbick.
fucking X you!
Torbick, if you act more naturally, and that means no talking about brains and no erratic creeping crawling around, we'll give you some brains later, I promise.
Torbick is unsure that Torbick can get up. This is comfortable.
Well, you don't have to crawl creepily, is my point. You can crawl.
Never seen something crawl on all fives before.
Oh my god. That's just a nightmare.
Oh God, he's like Greninja. but from the waist down.
You're literally this guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I look to the camera as if I'm the Greek chorus. Breaking the fourth wall, say, little did they know it was a feature, a creature feature, featuring the creature.
All right, well, let's make our way to Lockberry Henge.
Lockberry Henge.
Let us away, yes.
Okay.
To meet the Corrids.
To meet the Corrids, yes.
Yes.
They're
Does anyone
blocking
want
the way
to
to the
sing
mine.
a tune?
Ah, yes. 3
You gotta look at film at the same time. That's what everyone knows.
I didn't miss a beat. I was just straight at him.
Go on, bro.
I'm not gonna sing. No, I can't
Go
sing.
on.
I don't have any more of those potions that allowed me to sing when we did the
You
hopper.
don't have to be good at it. You can still sing.
That's fair, but it makes me feel embarrassed, and I don't want to feel
Please
embarrassed.
don't feel embarrassed. You're among friends.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Omnapore.
Why would you feel embarrassed for being terribly bad at something? Why would that make you feel embarrassed?
Because I'm not good at it.
I'm terribly
Well-
bad at cooking, but you know that.
That's true, yeah. That's
No,
what
the
I
eggs were of
was
satisfactory quality.
excited. No, they weren't.
They were, I believe they were spoiled.
They
Wait,
were a
you
little.
knew the eggs were spoiled? And you knew those goats would curse our friends? You were the worst fucking companion
I
we've
think
had so far.
y'all need a roll for dysentery.
And you can't teleport around? All you do is walk us places we've already been?
Well, yes.
Dang it!
Yes, the realization that you can't teleport us is actually quite sour.
I am curious, Frosty.
Not as sour as those eggs, Frosty.
No, the eggs were
Golly.
a little
Frosty,
more sour.
My good old boy.
God,
I'm
I'd
curious.
take Morgo back at
Why
this
did you
point.
think I could teleport?
Because you said that you could take us there in such a manner that it led one to assume. We all assumed that. I wasn't the only one.
Well, we could be in the palace, and then we're in thither. We're all over the place in the blink of an eye.
I can take you anywhere.
I don't believe. Well, yes, I can. There are people that can travel between thither and yon, or hither and thither, but it's difficult to find anyone that can travel between all of them. Let alone the Palace of Heart's Desire.
I understand now that you mean that you are able to cross the threshold from one realm to the other.
That is what I mean, Frost.
However,
Physically step there.
you made it sound like we would join hands and bamf there. That just appear into it.
Are you sure that I made it sound that way?
Yes, I am. I'm very sure.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Or do you
Yes.
think it's possible that you wanted it so badly you convinced yourself of it?
Sounds familiar.
Can I ask you a question or two, Omnapore?
No, of course you can, Cremmy. Fire away.
First
Can you
question
please stop trying to lick my earlobes?
I was gonna ask, does he have visible ear holes?
He does have physical
Okay.
ear holes.
Wait, how long is Torbeck's tongue?
Yeah,
Very
we're
long.
getting there.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
10 foot
Yeah,
reach.
I think that if Omnapore is perceiving Torbeck, you would absolutely notice that in this horrific, his head's just doing this.
I would like you to stop that.
Okay.
Well, please.
Yeah, Torbick hears you.
Would you mind doing it then?
Sure.
You're not stopping
Just biding Torbick's time.
until.
We'll see.
That's ominous. Is he going to be a? Oh, this must be that illness you told me about.
Yeah, he's got some medical problems,
Yes.
A couple.
I will not draw
Infections.
attention to it.
First question is, can you fly?
No. Polynella can, but she can't carry too much.
How many guys can she take at once?
I'm sorry, what?
How many guys can she take at once of us?
I think she's only ever taken one guy at once.
Oh, okay.
Only one at a time, all right. But she can take you, is what you're saying.
Well, yes, There's a dandelion there. I don't weigh much.
All right. And are you immune to falling damage?
Me, no.
How about the bee?
And she has wings. I think it would be difficult for her to fall.
Well, presumably, if there are ways to make it happen.
If something happened and her wings became compromised, no, she would not be.
All right. Good to know.
Falls would wound her.
All right, well, please proceed with, just following behind you. I start, eyeing all the various, cliffs along the way.
He continues to lead you up the cliffside, and eventually, the two of you begin to feel the magic's wane as the curses slowly leave you.
How far am I up the mountain alone as a goat?
Oh, you left?
I went to go guide them to the top of the mountain where their final resting place was. The other side.
You find yourself sitting on a plateau just filled with goats. There's just tons of goats up here.
Racking.
And you vaguely remember Omnapore saying that they were headed up towards Goat's Ledge, and that's what this appears to be. It smells horrible.
Black Philip from the Lion's Den? East of Lions? Lions? Huh. You guys are goats too, huh? You guys got... Oh, man. Uh-oh. Are you my lads that got turned into goats? It's me, Greco! Look, you can tell because I can do this. Remember that trick that I always do that you're always so impressed by? It's me, Greco. Lads, it's me. I've come to the realization.
Are you speaking goat at them?
Yeah. Let me see how long it lasts.
I don't know any Grickos. You know a Gricko? No, I don't know any Grickos. Oh, hey, wasn't Gricko that goat that fell off the cliff a couple weeks ago? No, I don't think so. I think that was Muck. Are you sure? Nope, just a goat.
It was only the last 10 minutes. So I don't know if I can still have this. But I'll think, you know what muck backwards spells?
I'm gonna see if they can kick you off the ledge. No, they can't.
Well, it's been lovely, goats. I don't know if you can hear me no more, but I'm gonna find me friends. There's like a lot of goats.
Oh yeah, there's I would say 30 goats up here.
There should be 100 of them.
There are 100 goats up here.
It's like the birds. I'm walking in the car. And I'm walking. Hey, it's cool. Please nobody curse me more. I've already been cursed by goats today.
As you get to the edge of the cliff, you can see your friends way off in the distance.
Hey guys!
There's no way they could hear you.
Guys! It's me, Greco! See? I'm doing that thing! Wait, yeah. I think that's Greco. He's doing that thing he always does.
Wait, that little thing?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah! Look at that's Greco! No, it's always so impressive.
He always seems to be doing that.
No, look at him.
It's hard to do. It's harder to do.
Look, I'm doing that thing that I'm known for.
He made it. I really thought we lost him. I thought he was gone to the goat eggs or whatever. Yes,
Oh, and very quickly, no podcast listeners, we're not going to explain at all what Mikey is doing.
Yeah. I think the moment that Torbick's curses would pass, he would immediately come to and realize that he's crawling around the ground on all fours and feel very, very silly, and just kind of meekly stand up and be like, guys, Torbick doesn't know what that was. Torbick, sorry. Can we just move on and forget about that?
Well,
that was weird.
The next time you have an opportunity to be generous or steal from someone, be generous and you won't be cursed into whatever that was.
Torbick didn't think he was stealing. Torbick thought they were offering.
Well,
and plus,
to be
this
fair,
thing's still really cool. And I listen to my mouse again. What does it say?
Oh, you still have that?
Yeah, it's like that.
You know, those aren't actually goats up there. Those are government drones. Yeah, the King of Hearts is actually he's a visiting emissary from the Autumn Court. He's actually been compromised. They have a lot of blackmail and contraband on him, and he's actually a double agent working for the Winter Queen.
What's a government?
And it's the Unseelie Fae. Although he does appear to be of summer, it's actually all entirely a ruse.
I close my fist.
You should check his cellar.
It was kind of worth it, honestly. You should hear what this thing can say.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to.
Hey guys, wait. Oh, you can't hear me?
We'll see you around, Rico.
No, it's me. It's me. I'm not one of the other goats. Look, look at me.
Catch up.
There's that thing that I'm always doing, podcast listeners. Pre-order now at thecookermill.com, bitch. I climb down my fucking way down the mountain to my friends because I last 3 hours.
You do.
I have a goat for 3 hours.
But there's no way that you're going to catch up with him anytime soon. The rest of you.
Well, I guess we just keep walking.
Well, I guess
let's not wait for him.
I guess I should just sing a song and keep myself
Are you going to
company.
wait for him?
I mean, how far is it?
So you have been traveling for about almost 2 hours with Omnapore since the curse happened. The curses happened. Because technically, I was going to have them last 3 hours. It just will take too long, so I ended them early, an hour per goat. And so Griggo climbed for almost 2 hours up a cliff. Well, you guys made your way 2 hours the opposite direction.
You'll catch up, right? I have my one up against the cliff wall.
That's definitely him already.
That's still good.
He's only taking 15 steps.
Guys, it's really hard to climb now that I'm aware of my hooves. I'm aware of my hooves.
He's
What
probably
else to do about
he's
it?
probably yelling at us something right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Griggo, just meet us at the place we're going. Just meet us over there.
Oh gosh, I'm so bored up here. It's just me and my lonesome. The goats are gone. I should sing a
There are
song.
like 100 goats behind you.
Are they following me?
Well, there are goats all over this sheer
Bah.
cliff. They're like those creepy.
Bah.
They're those creepy goats that like stand on these sheer cliff faces, and you don't really know how they goat about up there, but they do.
It would be really messed up if one of those eagles that grabs onto the horns and drags goats off the cliff to smash them on the rocks and eat them when we show up.
Roll a d100 for me.
I'm begging you.
There's a shadow.
Summon the golden eagle.
Above.
Summon the golden eagle.
97.
Oh my
Okay, you know what? With that, you do see one of these giant eagles, and it's heading straight for the goat that's right beneath you. You see the goat look up, and it has realization in its eyes. It knows that its life is over. But you are shaking. Again, you realize your hooves. This is so much harder for you. The eagle can smell the sweat on your brow, and it turns to you instead and rips you from the mountainside and begins to sail through the air.
Oh, there he goes.
What do you do?
He's not going to be able to do that thing that he always does.
Can't believe
I've already turned.
Guys.
Rescue is down under looking motherfucker. I've been picked up in its talons.
You have been picked up in its talons, and it is now sailing through the air.
Do we see this at all?
I've kept
He's
my eyes
behind
on
us.
him. I've kept my eyes.
Frost sees it.
Guys, you should see this. He's
What's happening?
He's not just doing that thing that he always does anymore. This is different,
No, he's
dangerous.
Well, what's it-
No. He's like a mile and a half in that direction. He's been picked up by a giant eagle that's looking to crush him against the rocks. Of the cliff.
Oh, Gringo's always having fun with animals, man. Gringo's the animals guy.
Yeah, a giant golden eagle has picked him up as his goat in his goat form, and he's about to drop him hundreds and hundreds of meters down to the rocky floor.
You can't tell that. We're a mile and a half away.
I turned to try to see if I
an
can see
hour.
what Frost is describing.
You turn. It's clear as day to see. This eagle is huge.
Holy crap, guys! Frost is right!
Oh, now you're just playing a prank. I'm not gonna turn and look, because you're gonna fucking laugh at me.
No,
No, Grammy, it really is. He really is been scooped up by an eagle.
You're not, Are you in on this?
No,
Ian?
man, no, it's the
That's not the
craziest
Josh
thing.
again.
No, look over there, man. He's got a crazy big golden eagle. He's all scooped up. I mean, I don't know what happens next, but
Well, I'll be fucked. There he is.
He's like screaming.
you can hear him having fun, man. He's having a great time.
You know, when he's turned into a goat, you think he's voiced by David Spade, or is that like only Llama?
Oh my God, no, he's definitely voiced by David Spade. No, he's gotta do a David
Whatever
Spade.
the accent gets.
Yeah, sorry, no, he's definitely voiced by David Spade. The thought knocked me. The thought knocked me hard.
If you were closer, I would try to help him by jumping on the lily pad that I can use to float around, but it's only 20 feet per turn.
I'm gonna transform out, and I'm a goblin. Ah, Mr. Eagle, I'm not a goat, I'm a goblin. You don't eat goats, right?
Roll a persuasion check.
What do eagles like? Is it a persuasion or an animal handling check?
Yes.
If it's animal handling, it's a 26. If it's persuasion, it's a 20.
Okay.
That's pretty good either way.
The eagle lets out a screech, and you see its head kind of dip, and then you hear, "I thought I picked up a goat."
Oh, that goat back there looked real delicious, but no, he fell out, and I was kidnapped by the goat, and you saved me, Eagle. Thank you so much for saving me from that mean old goat.
Well, I don't really want to eat a goblin.
No,
I should just drop you right here.
No, probably shouldn't drop me. No.
He starts to drop you, but then he gets. Why not? Why should I not drop you?
Because I know what all eagles want to hear.
You do.
Love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. I cast animal friendship on it. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
Oh my God, he's not passing.
Hold on, I gotta see what a
If
giant eagle.
Wisdom? No.
No way.
No way.
Oh, what do eagles like?
I can't believe there is a giant eagle stat block.
Yeah.
Of course there's a
I mean,
giant
of course
eagle
there
stat
is,
block.
but wisdom, you are gonna hate this. I rolled a natural 14, and their wisdom is +2.
Wow. Meet or beat.
Goodbye.
But I would like you to roll a performance check for me, please.
Probably an advantage for that saying.
What do eagles like to hear? Well, I was running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble. What are you going to do? Sorry.
A performance check.
Performance check.
Unbelievable.
These dice are fun.
These dice are absurd.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Pre-order the Antler Beast dice at the cricketmoon.com, motherfucker.
Or the Horned King, which is what I've been rolling.
I'm rolling like crazy hotcakes.
They're great.
Performance, that is a 21.
Though the magic that you're trying to utilize on this eagle doesn't seem to take hold. The way that it begins to fly, it seems like it's really enjoying the songs that you're singing. I have not heard that song in ages. Oh, my sweet girl used to love that song.
It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed full. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
She's slowing down.
You know what
Don't
they
say
always-
maybe. You know what I mean?
What they say, fat bottom girls make the rocky world go round.
You know them girls in Winslow, Arizona. Ooh, baby, Mr. Eagle.
I have never been, but I hear it's lovely.
Oh, yep. It's all great, Mr. Eagle.
Well, I am starving, and I would like to have dinner. This has been lovely. Is there some place that I can drop you?
Oh, no, you could drop me. Do you mean like drop me like, oh, I say yes, and I'm like, oh, and I get crushed? Or is it like you'll drop me off like Gwaihir the Windlord did to Gandalf the Grey after saving him from,
Gandalf,
from the
it's
tap
been
of
so
Orthanc,
long.
the Tower of Sauron, man.
You would think with a name like Sauron, man, wouldn't you?
I was so surprised.
Well,
I couldn't believe it.
I wasn't,
I was so surprised.
but I'm an
Anyway,
eagle, so we're quite smart.
If you could just take me, my friends are down there. My
No,
friends
those
are-
little ones down there, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
they're with
little ones.
Omnapore. I do love him. Sure, I can give you a lift.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you mind just singing a few more tunes to me while we're away?
Yeah. On a dark desert highway.
Right, sing it. And he just sails
in
down.
my hair.
And you watch as all of a sudden this eagle just completely turns around and starts gunning for you guys. This eagle is going incredibly fast. It looks predatory. It looks horrifying. This eagle looks like it is coming down to destroy you.
Well, it's coming this way. It hasn't dropped Grickham. That's remarkable.
Oh, it has a threatening aura about
Hey,
it.
you think Greco sold us out and that Eagle's coming for second?
It seems like something Grego might do.
Quick, at the red! Everybody grab a rock! Everybody grab a rock! Quick! Hold it down! Hold it down!
out of the sky. It's a fin of the
Oh no! Omnapore starts yelling out at you. No, please!
I've thrown
don't,
7
that's
rocks
Paul.
already.
Don't hit Paul.
I've thrown 7 rocks before he speaks.
No,
that's
that
Paul.
might
No,
be
it's
from
not.
Paul. It's
His name's
Omnapore. Paul.
Oh, it's Paul.
And yes, his name's Paul. Because look, it's either Chad or Carl, and now it's Paul.
Now it's Paul.
Sometimes it'll be Steve.
Everyone stop. First of all, Omnapore is someone to be trusted, and if he says the eagle's cool, then the eagle's cool. And second of all, you're throwing rocks. You know Eldritch Blast.
Oh, shit. Light up and then stop. Oh, wait, no. Paul's cool. Establish this. Paul's
Throwing
cool.
rocks. Good grief.
The eagle sails down and drops Greco gingerly at your feet before circling back up into the air. I'll see you later, Omnapore. I'm on my way to get goats for dinner. Lovely to meet you, little goblin.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. We should jam later.
Sure, just anytime you need me, you better call Paul.
How can I reach you?
Call Paul! And then
Call
he
Paul.
flies away. Thank you, Derek.
Today's been a weird day.
Guys. Do you know it was me when I was doing it?
Yeah. Even from that distance, man.
I knew that you guys would know it was
You're
me.
you're always doing that. You've been doing that from the very
That
beginning.
thing that I'm always doing. Hey, I knew that you guys knew it was me. It wasn't just no random old goat.
I remember when you did that in episode 1.
Yeah, me too.
Good times, man. Simple times. You know.
Yeah, when your legs fuse together.
We're glad you're okay.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm glad everyone's okay. I'm glad that you guys didn't fall off and die. Especially you, Omnapore.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Yeah,
I'm still alive.
because you're our guide.
Yes, I am. And we are about halfway to our
We've
destination.
only made it like 2 miles.
Yes.
And
You think
it's
we
taken
could've-
us hours.
you
And
think
we only
we
have
could've-
13 days, fellas.
Asked Paul to give us all a ride.
Oh, he did say that he was picking up dinner.
No, there's just no time to ask the Eagles to fly us straight
Oh,
to
are
our
they like?
destination.
Is in the Feywild? Are they also like kind of like semi-divine, like the chosen of Aru Iluvatar?
Oh, bless you.
Who's this guy he's always talking about? Aru Iluvatar?
No idea, man.
Well, just in my
I
old
can't
age.
even repeat that.
I can't believe that I finally find God, and everyone's giving me a hard time about it. That's fine. There's some friends you are. Let's keep going.
And you do keep going. You travel for another 30 minutes or so.
Pushy about it, you know. Maybe
Yeah, I mean, it's just like open the door, all right?
Before
Yeah,
you
jump through
eventually
it.
spill out to another open area.
Very, very quickly, I'm sorry to interrupt, but can we go back and I can make a really funny joke about
Sure.
Chigotle, and then we can move on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Oh, yes, he's probably going to get some Chigotle right now.
Oh yes, probably.
Okay.
I bet he ordered ahead.
What's Chigotle?
It's Chigotle.
What's Chigotle?
It's like Chipotle, but with a goat in the middle.
What?
All right, let's move on.
And then, so now you're
Chipotle?
spilling out into an open area, and you're immediately hit with a wall of sorrow. Stretching out in front of you is this almost like a veranda off the side of this mountain.
Veranda?
This is the best way to describe it. It is rocky, covered in moss and grass, and there's only one thing on it, or I should say one person. This entire space is filled with an aura of sadness. A small goblin girl is standing in the very center, whimpering and crying to herself as she holds tightly to a kite that is flying up in the air, getting caught on the wind, nearly pulling her, or attempting to pull out of her hands. She's holding onto it for dear life as it is slowly inching her closer and closer to the ledge.
All right, Greco. It's another Greco-focused NPC. Go on.
Grego, please hurry. Make sure that she doesn't get pulled off of the cliff, but also the lightning is about, and she has a kite in the sky.
But she's a goblin, you see, and
Yes.
since you're a goblin, you can speak goblin, and you're the only one of us that can speak goblin.
Yes, that's very true.
You're the only man for the job.
I miss Paul.
Well, maybe I'll just grab the kite and you can go have the conversation with the
Wait,
goblin.
no, Torbick, why don't you go?
Well, now Torbick's not so sure Torbick wants to.
To be fair, it's a sad goblin girl. You want Torbick to walk up
Well, that's
on
what
her?
I'm worried about, is that he's gonna scare her, you know what I mean?
Why? Torbick's not that. Fine, Grego should do it.
Just don't scare her.
Oh, are we not all hit by sadness?
You are. It's overwhelmingly sad.
Oh,
It's
right.
not changing
Wait, all
your
of us?
feelings. It's not changing your
Oh,
emotions.
it's more of an
It's just
external-
the sadness it's so overwhelming.
It's a melancholy scene,
Yeah,
not a melancholy
melancholy
effect.
bummer,
We're not a
Hey, little
Well,
kid, you back away from the ledge.
It does seem magical in nature, but not in the way that it is changing how you feel,
I
but
see.
that you can tell that there's such a sadness about her that it's overwhelming.
Yeah, Goblin Kid, are you okay? You okay out there almost on the ledge?
Gosh, I'm just so sad. I'm all by myself. My mom and dad are gone, and then I gotta hold on to this kite, or Endelin's gonna do something awful to me.
Is this some kind of fey trick? You're legally obligated to tell us.
I mean, it is, but for me, not for you.
Sure about that?
Yeah,
You swear on your parents' life?
I do.
Her parents dead. This is a terrible problem.
No, they're not dead. Oh
they're not
God,
dead
are they
at all.
dead?
I thought that you just said that they were gone.
Well, they're not here.
Oh, I assumed that
No,
you
they're
meant
up
dead.
in Motherhorn.
Sorry, we've run into a lot of orphans lately.
No, I got parents. I got a mom and a dad.
It's good.
If we pull you from the ledge, are we gonna mess up everything you got going on here? Or is that gonna be bad for us?
You, on the wind, you hear, you disgusting, awful little girl. No one will ever love you. Your mother doesn't love you. She regrets you. Your father hates you. Look what you did to his wife. She's older now. Less virile because of you. And you look up towards this kite, and you see that the kite
this is
itself
virile.
seems to be alive. It has this horrific face that is stretched across the triangle-shaped wooden beams that make the kite. The string that she's holding onto, there are 5 pristine blue bows tied to it. And as the kite flies over her, it's constantly just raining down these horrible things, telling her that she's going to grow up to be ugly, that she will die old and alone with no family and no friends, that she is determined to live a life of sorrow. It's the most horrible things that you could ever imagine. This kite is just spewing at her as she holds on to it for dear life.
Hey! That little girl's not Torbick, you can't say those things to her! And I'm gonna see if I can get close enough with 10 feet of reach.
Oh, yeah.
To see if I can kind of like scoop her away from the edge and like pull the kite away from her.
I'll say you don't even need to roll to do that. You're able to reach. She's very tiny and she weighs practically nothing. Like, it is surprising that she has not been flung from this ledge already, but you pull her back, kind of giving her a little stability. And as you go to attempt to grab the string, she begins to cry even more. No.
All right, calm down, take a deep
Oh
breath.
gosh, you can't take it from me. You can't take it from me. If you take it from me, I might die.
Oh, okay, all right, let's all calm down, take a deep breath. Torbick's not gonna take the kite. Torbick doesn't want you to blow over the edge, okay? Torbick's got a hold on your shirt.
I feel a lot more secure right now, but it's just saying all these awful things. Just whatever you do, don't get on Endelin's bad side. Don't get on Endelin's bad side. Don't get on Endelin's bad side.
I'm just gonna hold on to her, like, her shirt or whatever, so she can't fly over the edge. And, like, turn back to the guys and say, guys, she won't let Torbick take the kite. She's freaking out. She thinks it's gonna kill her.
What if we kill the kite first?
Can you kill the kite, do you think?
Oh,
We could try.
But that could kill me too.
Whoa. I mean, I don't want to kill the kite if it kills you too.
I don't know. I just know that those 5 bows, that if Endelin said, if I let go of the kite for any reason while those 5 bows were still there, it would age me. Some amount of age for each of those bows. And that I would either be an awful old crone, or depending on how long I was here, I would drop dead.
so we just have to take those bows off there?
But you can't get them off while the kite's in the air.
Why not? Well, yeah, we're super high up and we can't, like, grab the string.
Really, really high up.
Oh, well.
I feel like
I mean, you could try.
Draco would very easily handle this problem. You turn into some kind of little critter and, scamper on up there. And...
I mean, if you think
I
you
mean,
could, you should
I'm
try
pretty
it.
good at scampering.
I love it when he does that thing he's always doing.
He's doing that thing.
Oh, man, that's how you know a situation's about to get in.
All right, Torbick will hold on to the girl. You just turn into like a tiny mouse that talks about conspiracy. Never mind. Just go up the thing and like nibble off the bows.
I mean, how hard could it be?
How hard could it be?
How hard could it be? You think I should turn into a little mouse right now?
Why not?
A little something. Something with little hands. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Torbick just has mice on the brain. It could be anything.
okay.
I don't like
Just don't leave me behind again. I don't want to get picked off by no kind of, what you call it.
We're not gonna leave you behind.
Okay.
Oh, hickory dickory dog.
I'll shrink. And then I'll get very small. I'll turn to a little mouse. Because I got little mouse hands, and I'll do this.
Oh, it's still him.
It's still me.
You can tell.
It's still me.
You can tell.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna reach
Thank
down my
God for
other
that.
hand and like see if I can like offer you my hand to like run up, and so I can set you on the string.
A squeak.
Yeah, all right, come on, Gurka. We don't have all day.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to like, while holding onto the goblin girl, and just like give him a platform to try to like run up the string. Good luck, little bunny.
How high up is the
I'm a
actual
mouse.
kite?
The kite is, I have the dimensions here. The kite itself the string is 40 feet long, so it's about 40 feet up in the air is where you get
Not
the,
so bad.
and along its length in 8-foot intervals, starting about 5 feet from the goblin girl, are the bows.
Okay.
There are 8 feet between each bow.
You know, while I was in that form, do you think he's voiced by Paul Lynde or Michael J. Fox?
Oh, it's gotta be Michael J. Fox.
I was kind of hoping for Paul Lynde.
Oh, you were hoping for Paul
Yeah, I
Lynde?
was thinking it was gonna be Paul Lynde for sure.
Yeah, well, I guess technically that'd be a rat, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it depends. I mean, he's a rat kind of mouse.
Well, the silver lining is that if he can't, if it being a rat makes a difference, then at least he's not going to be voiced by Patton Oswalt. Thank fuck for that.
No, I mean, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, I just want to be voiced by Vincent Price.
You begin to make your way up the kite. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh,
the rat statistics, I presume.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's only a plus.
You're gonna be fine.
Dex is a +0.
Yeah, easy.
I'm fine. Because I have the Antler Beast dice from the crookedmoon.com.
It can never fail you.
I got a 9.
Until they do.
You
I'm a little...
you are trying to scale up you're trying to scale up the string. And I think for this one I'll give it to you because it's going to be the least precarious here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so very low DC on this. And you're able to get to the first bow.
Okay. Guys, I'm at the first bow. It's still me. It's still me.
Hey, it's him.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. He's
There
doing
it
it.
is.
There it is.
One mouse. I'm gonna try to pull it off.
Easily. You're able to the bow flaps in the wind. All the while this is happening, this little goblin girl is looking up to you, Torbick.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm Fenia, by the way.
What?
I'm Fenia, by the way.
Fenia, okay. Torbeck's name is Torbeck. It's nice to meet you.
My mom's name is Speckle Nose, and my dad's name's Zolt. Did you care?
Sure, Torbeck cares now.
Are they really dead?
What? Who? No. What you said.
Your cat friend said they were dead.
Oh, I think Frost gets confused sometimes. If you said they're alive, I'm sure that's the case.
He just assumes that every unattended child's an orphan.
You think you're gonna be able to help me?
Yeah, why not? We help lots of people.
Well, I mean, we don't have a great track record. So
It depends how long it's
We will
Yeah,
be
I
able
mean,
to
if
help.
it's, you know.
And I did make an assumption about your parents. I'm sure that they're fine if you saw them last.
I'm
fine.
sure fine,
And-
Frost.
yeah.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with them, and
mean,
no harm
Endlin-
has befallen them.
Endlin promised she wasn't gonna punish them or me as long as I didn't let this kite go until all the bows were gone.
Well, that's going to be very soon now.
We have our best man on it. I grin.
Even our best mouse.
I flash her crocodile smiles.
You do that. Let's see. Oh shit. Sorry, I gotta keep notes of something. All right, I need you to roll another dexterity saving throw.
Anything happens when he takes the ribbon off, or
It
just kind
flies
of like
off. Yeah, it just flies off.
Do you let go of it? Yeah, I'm letting go of it. Oh wow, just go on.
Of the ribbon?
It's a magical life curse ribbon. Just let go of it. 13.
Off into the
Okay. That was enough. As you make your way, you are able to scale up towards the next one. It was a lot harder to hold on this time, but you had learned some things from your first try,
Oh, I'm
and you're
getting-
able to unravel the second ribbon.
I'm getting sweaty palms.
Guys, I got the second one. It's still me.
You're doing great, buddy.
Keep going.
Hey, I know he's climbing the thing and everything, but is there anything that says you can't just keep holding the string while we were to reel this in? I mean, I want to see this happen, but could we reel it in the event that he starts?
It's very clever.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you know,
think that
just-
it's a possibility for sure, but I don't know. All I know is the trouble I got myself in.
Okay, well, back to Gricko.
Yeah, we don't want to, take away Gregor's moment.
No,
you know.
but no, not at all. I'm just wondering.
So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. I think he's doing fine.
I mean, I think he's gonna make it the whole way.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep trying to hype myself up as I go to the third ribbon.
All right, roll another dexterity saving throw.
You advantage this.
Disadvantage.
Every time?
Hold on. Let me see if I have anything to assist with this. Probably not. I have heroic inspiration. I'm using heroic inspiration.
Let's go there.
Oh, nice.
15.
Nice.
You are able to make it to the next bow, to the third bow.
Do we start to see him
We also have twists.
Yeah, you
We
see
have
he
twists.
slides down the rope a little bit, but he's able to hold on and then
Greg,
continues
The
to
wind
climb
whips
again.
up.
Hold on, Greg. Listen. If you can't get all the bows, look, leave one. She'll grow up a little bit. It's not the end of the world, right?
We can't rob her of her childhood.
Don't be a hero, Grego. Don't be a hero.
To experience the magic and wonder of a theme park.
You've got this, Gricko. Be a hero.
Where have all the good goblins gone? And where are all... Oh, God,
This entire
goblins?
time, directly underneath him is my invisible mind hand, and I'm just like making sure that if he were to drop, I would just be able to catch him.
Is he like out over the edge now, like
yeah.
off the
Oh,
edge?
yeah.
Like,
Way up.
yeah.
Isn't there a white knight, a white mouse upon a red convertible steed? Okay. Do I roll again?
Yeah, you roll again. You're making your way towards the 4th.
Okay. I got a 6.
I mean, you can use twist. You just incur a curse.
I'm going to use twist. I'm going to use 5 of them.
That's not how these curses.
Oh,
these,
I get to reroll.
you
Yeah,
can
reroll
you
the
have to
curse.
pull a card, but you can roll as you can use as
So we
many
get-
twists as you want to in this turn.
But it is reroll.
It is reroll.
Okay.
I'm going to use my cosmic omen wheel. It's a circle stars druid.
What in the hell?
I'm going to be able to add a d6 to that.
What?
Because I'm level 6.
Jesus, that doesn't sound heroic at all. It's not fun.
Help me, rat spirits. Help me, Templeton.
Can you pass that to him?
Help me, Templeton. Help me.
That's
Help
the
me.
4th one, though.
Help
right?
me, Stuart Little.
That's the 4th one, yeah.
You only need one
Help
more.
me, Radican.
Is he up there?
I know all the rats are looking down at me. Late at night, I toss and I turn, and I think I would really like a cookie.
So what did you get?
That's right.
I got a 17.
Okay, that was enough. You make it to the 4th one, and you're able to pull it. You're able to pull the ribbon off. Now the wind is whipping at you so fiercely. You are near the cloud top, and you can feel the electricity from the lightning that is accumulating in these clouds, and you also feel the magic of the Fae.
I got the Justice in reverse.
Oh.
The Justice in reverse. The Justice card.
I'm sure that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have you pull another one because
Oh.
you're technically already. You're incredibly unlucky, and you have disadvantage on every roll,
Oh, yeah. That.
which you already kind of
Should
do.
we upside that?
Let's
or-
put these back. Oh yeah. Well, give me justice back. Do you have it?
It's gone.
The Tower in reverse. Uh-oh.
Oh, go. What do you know? Oh, sorry. Oh, we've seen this one. I think we got this one last time.
You got something.
This one is not going to hinder you in this, but we're still going to keep it for
Great.
a while. You become incredibly gullible, and you believe everything you are told.
I can do it. I can do it. Rico, you can do this. Wow. Self-affirming affirmations are really working out this time. Okay, I'm scaling to the 5th one, right?
Yes.
The last one?
This is the last one.
I think that's still him. Maybe that's an entirely different mouse.
I don't know. I haven't seen his special. His special.
He's not
technique.
doing it anymore.
Wait, it's not me anymore? Oh! Okay.
Oh, it's him.
it's me.
Hey,
it's me.
hey, you're doing great.
You did
little
the thing.
green.
You're doing it.
Oh,
Hey, you did the thing.
I got, fellas, lads, are you really saying, after all of this, after everything, it's still you?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's us. Does that help?
When you grab the last bow, wrap it around the top of the string, and then you can slide down on it, zipline style.
Well, what if when he grabs the last bow, the whole kite like explodes or something?
Well, then he'll be gone. That's the logical outcome of that hypothetical scenario.
Thanks for answering the question.
Okay, straight facts.
What if he bursts into flames right now? Well, then he'll be on fire.
Stay focused. He takes a whiskey drink. He takes a vodka drink. He takes a lager drink. He takes a cider drink. As I am going to try again.
Mouse theme song or these themes of Stuart Little?
I don't know what he's doing, man.
I am going to use another one of my wheels. I can use it 5 times on account of having a wisdom score. 16.
That is not enough.
Oh!
The DC goes up every time you climb
Use the
higher.
blippity bloop.
Can I twist?
You can twist,
I'm gonna twist!
but you have to draw another card.
Yes.
I need another one of my wheels. I don't give a fuck. 20 as a mouse, as a rat. 22.
That you are able to reach the final bow. as you scale, it is now the kite is whipping this way and that. It is nearly impossible to be holding on. It is your affirmations and your gullibility that are leading you towards the
Wait, is
pinnacle
the
of
kite
it.
saying anything disparaging to him?
Not to him. The kite is still doing nothing but saying awful things to
The whole time this is going on, just holding this goblin girl, and like,
down.
none of us are doing anything to help Greggo.
You're
We're just,
never
like,
gonna
watching
keep
this
me
happen.
down. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and I'm like full hyping myself up, and I'm occasionally going, "Look, lads, it's still me. I get knocked down." Okay, I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse.
Oh, yes.
you do.
That's a nice card. It's a handsome card.
Pre-order now at crookedmoon.com. You have the whole tarot
Does
deck.
reverse mean you pulled it this way?
You believe you are immortal. You are not.
You're never gonna keep me down. I'm immortal, Clay. Good enough trying to kill me. I'm an immortal mouse.
No
You're
fear.
not immortal. You're
I'm
not
an
immortal.
immortal mouse. I'm not immortal.
No.
No, but you are immortal. You believe yourself.
No, I'm immortal.
You're normally very gullible. Yeah. Why are you saying you're immortal?
Wait, are you saying I'm not immortal?
Yes.
Well, you're very
No,
convincing.
he's believing in
But I'm
himself.
immortal.
Yeah, he's believing in himself. Yeah, Gricko, nothing can kill you. Keep going. You're almost
Nothing
there.
can kill me. You're right.
But Grimmy, he's gonna
You're
like.
very convincing.
No, Frosty's gotta believe it.
He's got to believe in
He needs to
himself.
have no fear for this final push, man.
As soon as he takes the bow off, he's gonna be like, "Oh, great! I don't need to hold on to
You
this."
don't know what he's going to do.
Well, Frosty, maybe the kite will explode, and then he's exploded, okay?
He'll be
All right,
gone.
you don't know it.
happen, Frost. We can go
I'm
mauled by
immortal.
gorillas right now.
I'm the king of the rats. I'm the rat king.
Oh, man.
Oh, that nutcracker's gonna get his comeuppance, then I'm gonna get a cookie with a glass of milk. As I yank the fifth ribbon off,
You yank the fifth ribbon
and
off.
with it, I let go. I'm invincible!
Lights will guide.
You begin to plummet through the air, but you don't. If you were plummeting straight down, you would land into the safety of Frost's hands. But it's incredibly windy up here, as the wind whips you and you fly off to the left. I need you to roll a D4 for me, please.
Can I endeavor to
And
catch him?
you can roll I would say, an acrobatics or an athletics, whichever one you want, to see how capable you are of.
I will use a twist.
Okay, pull a card.
How far out is he that he's like falling? Like how far off
He
the?
flies, and as the wind whips up, I will say, roll an insight check.
If he's like, even if he's like, I don't know, 30 feet out, I just want to know
He's
how.
40 feet up.
No, like from the cliff. Even though he's falling, how far away? Like,
'Cause the kite's
could one
over
of
the
us
cliff,
stretch our?
right?
He's off the cliff,
So
right?
you could stretch your arm out, but the problem is the wind is what he's a mouse. So the wind is catching him and knocking him this way and that.
Yeah, but it's just. I'm just wondering how reasonably far away, like off the edge of the cliff he
It's
is.
going to depend as he plummets how far off the cliff he gets if Frost doesn't catch him.
I will endeavor to catch him with a 17
You are
got a
easily able
4.
to catch him.
and an
as he's
upright
falling.
page of coins.
An upright page of coins.
Green Bird from Cowboy Bebop is playing as I fall.
He falls a few feet. He like gets picked up by the wind, and then all of a sudden he stops as I grab him with my mind hand.
And you said upright?
Yeah. I've got you, Grego.
You grab
Don't worry.
onto
I
can
Draco,
fly!
and it reminds you of something that you haven't thought about in the longest time. As you hold this mouse in your hand, in your left hand, where you know that ring had been. You were betrothed once to a creature of the deep. You shouldn't be here. You need to prepare to leave. You need to leave the surface world behind and reclaim your long-lost love.
I must find the sea.
I believe I can fly.
I'm to find the sea. I release
I
Grego.
believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I'm a flying mouse, guys, and it's still me.
I'm gonna pull Grego down to the
Hey,
earth.
get fucked, kite guy! I'm a mouse that can fly. I'm immortal. You suck.
You can stop believing in yourself, Grego.
Oh, I believe it. What?
You
I
don't.
should stop believing myself. That's very convincing. But no, I'm immortal.
Yeah, just because you're immortal doesn't mean that you should believe in yourself. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
I don't do anything right.
Well, you just saved that little girl from the kite.
Yeah,
You did that, right?
Oh.
You can probably let go of the kite now, but just in case something goes horribly wrong, like Torbick's not like an expert or anything.
You think I should?
Well, it's like the kite. This kite sucks.
I know, it's so mean.
Yeah, it's terrible, and you shouldn't be stuck holding this thing. And now Gricko helped, and Frost helped, and it's probably fine to let it go.
Wait, oh God, you don't know.
She lets it go. The kite whips up in the air and flies away. And she's looking at herself.
Has anything changed?
I'll just hold her up and turn her around.
She looks exactly the same.
You look the same to Torbick, and I'll set her down on the ground.
Oh, good. You did it.
How do you feel?
I feel like me.
That's great.
Bet you can't blast it out of the sky.
Why are you screaming? You're right here next to us.
Blast what?
I've got you. Gricko, I need to talk to you about something very
How much
important.
you want to bet? 50 gold pieces?
I can't do nothing
50
right.
gold pieces says I can.
I'll take that action.
I'll give you 1,000 electrum pieces.
Torbick can offer a single button.
If you can hit it,
I Eldritch Blast
If you
the
can
kite.
hit it.
Okay. Roll at disadvantage because it is whipping this way and that in the air.
Well, that was a 19.
Another 19.
But you can't do it.
17 plus.
Not bad.
That
But you
will
can't
hit.
stick
Whatever.
it.
That will hit.
I rolled that on the Swamp Hex dice available at
Crooked.com. Wow.
I rolled my natural 20 on my Vampire Rose dice.
One of 11 sets of sharp edge resin dice, beautifully high quality, unique
sets.
Yeah, 11 sets. Can you believe that?
How much damage do you do?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I think you said Mike. How much
couldn't
damage
be.
do you do?
I'm being
who?
held by Frost's mind.
Who shot the
14.
kite with an Eldritch Blast? Not me. Who, me?
14?
Wow.
Wow.
That's a long time ago.
That's pretty a
Not for
lot.
me.
Couldn't be than him.
That is
That's very
pretty
funny.
a lot. Hold on, I have to see this.
I don't really want to do
I did not write down. I mean, I know it's here, but I need to look it down. Where does it say? Well, I'm going to say that that's enough. I know somewhere on here it says it has hit points.
Oh, well, I got like 3 more blasts.
It's got
I just
it's got to
fucking-
be a single blow.
Oh. It has a damage
damage
threshold.
It does, yeah.
That's right.
Dungeons and Dragons,
I
folks.
believe that it's supposed to be 10, so I'm going to say that hits. And you watch as Kremi takes the bait and lets loose a blast. And you watch as the this kite, because you're antagonizing him, right?
Yeah, the betas that are
As he lets loose this blast, and you watch as this kite is shredded to pieces, and it flaps away on the wind.
He's doing the thing.
Yeah! Kremi, good job! You suck!
Torbick says everybody's got to pay up.
Pay up.
And Torbick will go in his pocket and give you a single old button.
All right, well. Stupid fucking fail, probably
Do
love
I
that.
gotta pay?
No, just them.
Nah, you're good.
Thank you so much for helping me. I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever.
I need 1,000 electrum pieces.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get my pocketbook.
From what I know, anyone who gets cursed by Endelin is normally cursed forever. So you did me a really good service here with what you did today.
Are you sure that you were cursed by magic? It seems to me that she left you in a precarious spot with a kite, and that the fear of letting go of the kite was its own curse.
I mean, that may be so, but if I let the kite go before those bows were off, she would know, because she's got eyes everywhere. And then, once it got back to her, then she would punish me anyway. But now that I've let go after the bows were gone, she can't punish me because she promised. So I may have done something really bad, but I paid for it now. So I got my life back, and that's thanks to you guys.
Do
The
you
moment she says this, Torbick waits for her heart to stop and for her to just drop dead.
do you think that she's aware that you're free now?
I don't know. I don't really want to go back to Motherhorn.
Is that where you like live, or is that
Yeah,
just
that's
where you
where
think your parents
That's
are?
where my mom and dad are.
Oh.
We're all trapped there, forced to perform in plays for every single night. It's awful.
Have you ever considered living under the sea?
No, but there's this nice cave around the way. I could live on
there
moss
is?
and
That's
lizards
probably
for the
right.
rest of my life.
No,
that's not a very nice
a grotto? No.
No,
That's a
but
veritable buffet.
I was punished because I stole props from the prop room, and I still got a few, so I'll at least have those. Actually, as a thank you for helping me, would you like one of the items from my prop bag?
Oh, die.
If we take it,
Torbick would never say
I
no.
mean, a whole prop bag. I don't know if you know this about us, but
It's just simple theater props. It's nothing special.
we're a well-received acting troupe. Believe it or not,
Oh my gosh, Endelin would love you up at
we
Mother
put on a
One.
whole opera.
but we a opera.
A opera.
You should make your way up there if you're actors. I think you could do amazing things, but just be careful because one slip of the tongue and she'll have you trapped forever.
Well, hey, how come if you knew she was like cursing people horrifically, how come you stole a bunch of props that don't like mean anything?
I don't have anything of my own that belongs to me. I was born up at Motherhorn. I'm always forced to do these silly parts like goblin girl that walks behind the truck. Not truck. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what a truck is. Goblin girl that walks behind the
What the
carriage.
fuck is a truck?
I don't know.
They do some weird shit.
We saw plenty of trucks.
throwing rocks.
Throw rocks. Wait, so what you're saying is that the props in your bag are your only worldly possessions?
Yeah, I stole about 10 of them.
Of course we'll take half of those.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you.
That only makes sense.
Let me go ahead and give you the props. I'll give each of you one, and then is it okay if I go live in that cave and live on moss and lizards for the rest of my life?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Whatever you want to
That
do.
sounds like heaven.
Free Feywild.
Well, if you do make your way up to Motherhorn, will you let my parents know that I'm safe?
Yeah.
And I'm just living in that cave over there, living on moss and lizards for the rest of my life?
As I
Stop,
recall,
you're making Torbick jealous.
as
What
I
do they look
recall,
like?
their name was Speckle and something else.
Yeah. That's my mom. My father's name is
Zolt.
Zolt.
Oh,
Big brain on Torbick.
Torbick's on fire today.
Yeah. And
That's so cool. You remember things I said.
Yeah, you know, Torbick tries.
I've never had a friend.
Well.
Is that the kind of thing friends do? Remember things about each other?
Yeah, especially birthdays and, work anniversaries and things like
What's a
that.
birthday?
A birthday is the day that you came into this world, and the people who love you most celebrate, usually
Oh,
with
no,
cake
we
that's
don't-
not made of garbage.
We don't celebrate that day because I was born at Motherhorn and every day of my life has been miserable and sad.
Oh, well. I'm sure those lizards in that cave will be good friends.
Yeah.
I bet they will. I just know it.
They
Well,
would
let me
be
go
real-
ahead and give you something out
Yeah,
of this.
we'll
Hold
take
on,
half
let me
your
look.
stuff.
we'll take half your stuff.
let's see.
Yeah.
Let's look here.
Guys,
All right.
I can't believe I can fly. I can't believe I can touch the sky.
I'm holding you with my mind hand.
I feel like I think about it. You are?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Also, Greco, I need you to be my best man.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. I thought you never asked. About time. About time you popped the question.
I'm going to go get married to Shelley.
You finally asked the Sea King in his watery halls for his daughter's hand in marriage. About time, Frosty.
Yes, now we
Wait.
just...
I've been waiting.
What
You
the
made
fuck?
that poor, watery, salty girl with cockles in her hair wait for 9 whole years.
Oh, Guckles.
They're gonna blow seashells as horns.
No, not what you think. Not what you
Don't
think.
get
I didn't know
jealous
that's
out
how
of
you
it.
did things, man.
I can't believe that.
Jeez.
After all you made that poor salty fishy girl wait, you finally popped the question. Thank goodness.
Thank you, Greco. I think that it's important we go immediately.
Oh,
We have to find the sea, and
We
I
have
have
to find
to.
okay. Yeah.
Wait, so when you say the sea,
Yes.
you mean any sea?
That's right.
The sea?
Underneath,
any
underneath
sea?
it, I'm
The sea,
compelled.
yeah, I'm going. I'm going with Frosty.
What?
And,
I
and
looked
honestly,
down over the cliff.
I presume that you'll be able to die in the Sea King's watery halls on account of being his son-in-law. But I mean, I can survive because I'm immortal. I can't die.
Yes, we'll
So
be
I'll
able
be
to
able to
survive
be
there
able to
without
feast in
issue.
his watery
That's
halls
exactly
together.
correct.
Yeah.
As soon as we walk into any sea, Grammy, logically, because he's the king of all the seas, he'll be able to transport us to wherever his kingdom is.
Ooh, do you think there's like a nice bridesmaid who's got anemones in her hair?
Almost certainly.
I've always been a fan of handsome anemones.
I don't know what anemones is, but it sounds provocative.
Torbick's confused. Torbick feels like he missed something. Frost is getting married.
Okay, I
Why
found
is it
this
growing up
cane
so
for you.
fast?
It looks just like the one you got, with the little skull on top and everything.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you. A second cane that's just like mine.
Yeah.
She goes back to rummaging around in her pack.
I compare them. How like quality difference wise.
The one she handed you is way better quality.
Oh man.
It doesn't look anything like a prop.
All right. Oh, this is clearly just a regular old prop, eh? Oh, yep. Absolutely right. Thank you.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, it looks just like a prop. Oh, do you have any mouse size props? Squeak. I'm the mouse.
Got a
now.
few things.
Oh, may I have a cookie?
I don't got any cookies. Your breath smells funny. Do you smoke?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, only when I'm at the child's casino on
All
break.
right. Well, then this is for you.
And she hands you a pipe.
Oh.
Hey, that is comically oversized for you in your mouse form.
It makes you look distinguished, though.
Frosty,
Yes.
I don't know if you should go through with this marriage.
I've already committed to it. I'm not going to back out now.
Shelley is a
The
fine
king of
girl.
the sea will be furious.
Shelley's a fine girl. What a fine wife she would be. But let's face it.
Yes.
Your life, your love, your lady is the sea.
Yes. And Shelley represents the sea in those lyrics.
My lungs are very small.
You probably shouldn't be smoking in this way.
He's immortal, remember?
I'm immortal.
Yeah, I forgot that.
What? Smoking isn't bad for me.
I'm getting married. You need to get on board with this plan, Greco.
Okay,
you-
I'm over with the plan now. Yeah,
If you're
never
getting
mind.
married, then you could always offer this up to your new bride.
And
Oh, you
she
should do
passes
that.
you a really beautiful orb.
Oh my.
Oh.
Where did you find this orb?
In the prop room at Motherhorn.
This doesn't feel like a prop.
Little girl,
Yeah.
thank you so much for this.
You're
May
welcome.
I exchange to you some parting wisdom in exchange?
I mean, sure, but you don't need to give me anything for it because you already gave me back my
I
life.
feel like
And my best friend Torbick.
in the spirit of reciprocity, I owe you.
Yes.
Is that you was so afraid of death, but you shouldn't have been afraid. Death is a good thing. Living forever is not what it's cracked up to be. And, held within the pleasure dome decreed by Kubla Khan. And to taste my bitter triumph as a mad immortal mouse. Nevermore shall I return, nor escape these caves of ice. For I have dined on honeydew and drunk the milk of paradise.
Are you okay?
Don't you forget it.
Did you hit your head?
Well,
Is he all right?
yeah, I mean, we all understand what he's saying. He's speaking plain common.
Of paradise.
You should see him do this one thing. It's so cool.
Oh, it is pretty cool.
Oh!
He does it.
Put my pot, sling it over my shoulder.
You look like you would. What are you doing?
No, that's classic Grigo.
He's doing the thing.
That's a good thing.
Thing?
always
No, every time.
Yeah, it's not the same when you do it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. No,
I
it's a
thought
Grigo
maybe it was a
thing.
goblin thing.
No, put those down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yeah.
But before we go on, does anyone have a cookie?
No,
Stop
but
asking.
I do have this pipe for you. You seem like you would be the kind of guy that would just love a pipe.
Torbick?
Yeah, but not. So I pull. It's a pole, not a pipe. Well, it's kind of
a lot
like a
of
pipe,
pipes going
but it's a
around.
pole.
A pole?
Yeah.
Just handing out pipes.
How big?
Well, it's a moderately. It's an average size pole.
I'll like take this from. Is it like a piece of piping, or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
like a
like
pole.
it's made of wood,
It's like a pole.
Like a 10-foot pole.
like a quarter
Yeah,
staff?
it's like a
yes.
Like pole vaulting.
Is it similar to a cardboard tube? Like
Kind of, yeah, that's, yeah.
I just like take it and I just like kind
Whoa!
Oh wow.
Well, I don't think that's the intention of that.
of thanks.
You're welcome, and it might not be much, but you're kind of sooty, you know, because of
Oh,
all
well.
the fire and stuff and embers in your beard.
It's been a long travel too.
So I thought
you
you'd
know.
like this little sack of powder.
Oh, well, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thanks for fixing all of my problems. I'm gonna go to my lizard moss cave now.
Well.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Before you go, I mean, you're just gonna live in the cave, like for the rest of
Oh yeah,
your
I can't
life?
wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Better than mother one.
well, why don't you take this before you go? In reciprocity.
Okay.
And I'll take out one of the tents and I'll give it to her.
Oh my gosh, it's like a bedroom all on my own.
So yeah, when you lay it out, you walk in, just imagine the most beautiful place you've ever seen. And it should take form in exactly how you imagine it.
Oh my gosh, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done to me. Outside of freeing me from a life of torment, holding a kite up in the air.
Oh wow, I
you
bet
so
it is the
much.
nicest thing that anyone's ever done for you.
If you
Yeah.
ever find yourself at a lizard moss cave and you're looking for your friend Fenia, just call for me and I'll help you anytime.
Thank
well,
you.
of course, you're very welcome, little girl, and
Thank you so much.
you're very welcome.
Goodbye, my new
There's still a
friends.
few in the bag,
Goodbye, my
props
new
in there.
friends.
And she turns and she walks away and heads off,
Don't fear the Reaper!
skipping away towards what you imagine.
Oh, watch out for the
is-
toilets, though.
Goodbye, Fenia. I hope you learn the basic survival skills necessary to enjoy that cave.
Yeah,
Oh, the
she
tents, you don't need none.
doesn't know how to cook. Well, that you know.
And do we know that the tent can produce
Well,
nourishing
she can
food?
just think of food, I think. Well,
She has an infinite supply of moss and lizards. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's gonna be completely fine. You're right. That makes sense.
With the little goblin girl gone, you realize that that sense of dread is now gone from this place. The happiness that she now feels is overtaking this place, and you all feel happy. And the curses that you are experiencing dissipate as an overwhelming sense of joy assaults all of you. You stare down and look at these things. You realize that they're not props. They all have a use.
Oh. Guys.
And it's almost as if you intrinsically know what they are and how to use them. Frost, you hold in your hands an object that is altogether useful and useless at the same time, an orb of direction. While holding this orb, you can use an action to determine which way is north. This property functions only on the material plane.
Oh,
That seems useful.
got him.
Torbick,
Yeah.
you have a pole of collapsing.
Oh.
While holding this 10-foot pole, you can use an action to speak a command word and cause it to collapse into a 1-foot-long rod for ease of storage. The pole's weight doesn't change. You can use an action to speak a different command word and cause the rod to revert to a pole. However, the rod will elongate only as far as the surrounding space allows.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
Torbick is basically Son Goku now. Torbick has ascended.
yeah. And you're on a grand journey, man. It's right there.
Chala, hey, chala!
For now, though, because Torbick is so tall, this 10-foot ball will act as a walking stick, and it'll be pretty comfortable, so Torbick's gonna do that for a while.
Gricko, you have in your hands a pipe of smoke monsters. While smoking this pipe, you can use an action to exhale a puff of smoke that takes the
monsters in
form
your
of a
lungs.
single creature, such as a dragon, a flump, or a froghemoth. The form must be small enough to fit in a 1-foot cube and loses its shape after a few seconds, becoming an ordinary puff of smoke.
Guys, you got monsters in your lungs.
I realize I'm gonna die one day.
Oh Oh God! The worst monster you can imagine emerges from my lungs. I have monsters in my lungs.
Gideon, you stare down at this dust, the dust of corrosion. As an action, you can throw this dust into the air, filling a 10-foot cube that extends out from you. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical ferrous metal in the area instantly corrodes and turns to dust, becoming useless and unsalvageable. Any creature in the area that is made wholly or partly out of ferrous metal must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, taking 48 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. Found in a small packet, this dust is made from finely ground rust monster antenna.
Ooh.
There is enough dust in each packet for one use.
Oh. I thought they just had the wheel.
Crummy.
Huh?
But they got the dust too.
You stare down at yours. How this found you, especially in the Feywild, it's hard to know. But this is something belonging to the Baron. Cane of the Dread Baron. This staff can be wielded as a magical quarterstaff, or rod, that grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. The staff has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff is destroyed in an otherwise harmless burst of eldritch energy. The attack. When you hit with a melee attack using the staff or rod, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. Escape. If you take damage while holding the staff or rod, you can use your reaction to expend 3 of the staff's charges, whereupon you turn invisible or into a shadow and teleport yourself along with any equipment you are wearing or carrying up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. You remain invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack, cast a spell, or deal damage.
Wow.
Is this a real fucking magic item, or is this?
Yeah. It's called the Eldritch Staff, if you're looking for it in the...
Guys.
All of these should be in the Witchlight.
Torbick is
what
so pleased that
Dust of
all of these
corrosion.
gifts were very equal.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Where the fuck?
Mr. Crummy, what's wrong?
Is my shadow still there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
What do you got?
But yours obviously has differences, so instead of doing lightning damage, it is necrotic damage, is the damage that it does. So if you pull up the staff, that's what you will see.
I
Go ahead.
turn it over and I look to see if there's any sign or signature or initial for Remy Guru.
Roll a...
Oh, God.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, no.
Eat.
Nothing that you can find.
What in the hell?
Kremen, you all right, man?
I mean, you guys got a bunch of random fucking crap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey!
Fucking look at
fair.
this!
I think she gave you
Hey, I was
drugs,
5
but-
monsters in my lungs now. Hey!
Well, it
Squeak,
just kinda
squeak.
looks like your staff, man.
No, it's not. Kind of looks like it. This is from the Baron. You know who else knows the Baron, right? I doubt it's that little fucking goblin girl. You know that?
You think something Guru?
Yeah, well, it's fucking Remy Guru. Yeah, there's no way he knows where we are. How he could find us? No, he has his ways. He's a powerful man, you understand?
He's just a guy.
Well, what are you saying,
He's
Kremen?
a guy who has magic.
You think he like sent his staff to you somehow?
Maybe as a fucking warning. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's sheer coincidence, and maybe it's not really from the Baron, and it just, you know, just happens to sort of look the same. You know, it's like when, you know, both of those Jungle Book movies came out the same year, and it was really weirdly similar, and they came out like the same, you know, within
Same
2
thing with
months
Deep
of each-
Impact and Armageddon. Yeah,
That's right.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
You know, that happens a couple times. War of the Worlds, I think, had 3 movies come out that year. You know, I'm gonna try not to freak out about this.
This actually could be a good sign, because if it's true that Endelin has a ally in Remy Guru, and we now we know about it, And by pure coincidence, we happened to save a girl who happened to steal a thing.
Well, maybe Remy Guru's an enemy of Indolin, and she stole his staff, and then this girl took it from her.
Even better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It just seems too fucking coincidental. In this province, it's all about shadows and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crummy.
Boy.
Would it help if I really showed you something much scarier than Remy Guru to take your mind off of it?
Not particularly. I mean, you could try, I guess.
And you'll see as I'll puff smoke, as it'll take the form, it'll be kind of rounded, a big kind of lower jaw, no arms, 2 wide feet that splay, 2 little ears, as... the goblin! He's doing a little jig!
I mean, that's a handsome jig, I'll admit.
The goblin is back!
What's happening right now? Is he freaking out? Why is he freaking out?
Because I see the little goblin made of smoke.
Well, at first it is an actual goblin, just 1 foot by 1 foot cube worth of goblin. But after about a minute, it turns into a smoke goblin.
Oh, I got so scared I got turned back into a goblin. See, that was way scarier than whatever Mr. Guru is. Oh gosh, why did I do that to myself? Oh, I almost had a heart attack.
You know, Bricko, I'll let you live in bliss.
Oh gosh.
Just, keep an eye on your shadows, fellas.
Oh. Wait, I have an idea. If you're so afraid of shadows, what if we only travel at night? And on cloudy days?
Well, it's not that easy.
What?
You know, you still sort of have a metaphorical shadow. It's not like it's a literal thing where you need some sort of source of light hitting you at an angle. It's more about kind of like your shadow self.
I refuse to indulge in the inanity of Carl Jung. Let's move on.
We do.
And you do. You continue. You leave this place behind, casting a quick glance towards the direction of the cave where Fenia will live, eating moss and lizards. As you make your way up towards Lockberry Henge, it does not take that long from here. It takes about another hour before you finally crest over the top of the plateau, and in front of you, you see what is clearly a very large stone henge. There are 8 henges here. Is that what you would call one of the little... That's what we're calling now.
They're monoliths.
Yes, there are 8 monoliths, thank you. There are 8 individual monoliths here, each of them a different type of stone. Shale. Yes, that sounds very wrong in my mouth.
Yeah.
Shale, chalk, flint, granite, slate, basalt, obsidian, and marble. All of them.
Definitely basalt.
Basalt, sorry. Did I, what?
No, I'm making an
What?
Icebound reference.
Oh, okay. The other thing that you notice is that there is a small stone table here with a game that looks very similar. It's a game that you have seen before. In human terms, it seems like chess. And I need you all to roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Torbick sees nothing. Torbick got an 8.
18.
22.
18.
Greco?
10.
Oh, perfect. The 3 of you you turn and you look towards this game. It seems so strange that it would be up here at the top of this plateau and all it is surrounded by these 8 monoliths. But then you realize that there is a small fire that looks to have recently been put out, stomped out. And as you notice that, you then realize that leading from the game, heading directly towards 2 of the monoliths, the shale and the chalk monolith, are ashen footprints. On top of that, it looks like the game itself was in the midst of being played.
You guys seeing this?
fucking understand what's going on. This is all awfully suspicious. We're in the middle of the fucking mountains and we're just running into all these folks just hanging out. I guess it is the Feywild.
Yeah.
What else do they have going on?
Definitely looks like someone was just up here playing this game.
Keep your eyes peeled for a knight or a creepy guy with a black hood.
What? Why?
Because that means death reigns here.
No, I don't think that death reigns here.
Oh, yeah, you're here.
Yes, of course I'm here.
Whoa, Torbick, forgot you were with us. Oh, you really freaked Torbick out there for a second.
What do you mean? I've been walking with you this whole time. You wouldn't have made it to this plateau without my guidance. No, this is where the Corrids are supposed to be, but from what I hear, they're lively folk. They love dancing and song and entertainment and large parties, but this is completely empty, not at all what I was expecting. Oh, but it looks like they're playing a game of... What is this, a game of Crown? Oh, And he walks over to it and he begins to look. I'm not very good at Crown. I wonder who's winning. Oh, look, he picks up one of the pieces. They're carved to look like little Corrids. And you do see that all of these essentially chess pieces are carved to look like Corrids. They are these little stone creatures that have hooven legs. See, I'll find a... Here, you can see them right here. They look like this. And what you see... Sorry guys. What you see is that one set of these pieces that are shaped like a Corrid are made out of shale, and the other ones are made out of chalk. And they seem to be playing against each other.
Do you know how to play?
I do know how to play. I'm not very good.
What a
Doing a once-over on the board.
Can you explain the rules to me?
I would say you would definitely know how to play Crown.
Oh, I
It's just
already
chess.
know.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a very common game.
I will evaluate the board to see if I can find the quickest mate.
I would like you to roll a...
What if Frost was a kinky fuck? Yeah, Frost is always out here looking for the quickest mate.
I'd like you to roll an intelligence for me.
That's going to be a 23.
Oh, easy. You glance at this. It takes you 1 second. You see Omnapore looking down and he's, well, if I move this one, then that one, no. You look down for a second and you go, oh, yeah, I could win this game in one move. Slate would beat Chalk in a single move.
Slate would beat Chuck in a single move.
No.
Assuming that they're the next, if it's their turn, you can see I can go from here to here.
And do you?
I move it.
The moment you move it, you hear rumbling behind you. The two of the stone monoliths, the one that is Slate and the one that is Chalk, as you hear. Immediately behind you. I'm not going to remember how to do this voice. Fuck. Basically, I'll do it next time because I can't remember it. Well, what does Farron sound like?
Top of the morning!
I told you I was going to be able to get you in this game of Crown as you watch two of these creatures step out of the stone, having used meld into stone. They step forward and you see that they're bickering, but happily, as they look towards you and smile and they say, welcome to Lockberry Henge. It's nice to meet you. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you, that helped. I'm like, why can't I hear this in my voice? In my head.
Fairing of the hearts.
Fairing of the hearts.
to
See, I need to think of the word garden because that was my unlock for Maggie. It was Garden.
Blarney Stone.
Whale oil
Blarney
beef.
Stone.
Whale oil beef.
Cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
If
you.
you like the dice
Thank
that we were
you.
rolling, the cards, the tarot deck that we were showing off, that is all pre-orderable at thecrookedmoon.com, along with a 630 how many is it? 632 pages. I knew that. 632 pages of folk horror for 5th edition. Thecrookedmoon.com. You can get a ton of goodies, minis, plushies, etc.